Hello, wherever, whenever, and whoever you are, and welcome back to QuestJunkiesUK. Welcome back to the jungles of Chult as we dive into today's session of Tomb of Annihilation part, as you'll notice a little bar over there, part of our spectacular World Central Kitchen fundraiser. They are doing amazing things all over the world. At the moment, I'm seeing their social posts every day. They're going out into Spain, into where all the horrible flooding was, and they're helping out people there. Amazing work going on. Still doing stuff in the aftermath of the hurricanes in the US and Central America, and of course actively putting their lives on the line, very literally, in the Ukraine and Gaza, and all of the incredible work they're doing to help people deliver food and aid to those that need it. And with our help, we can get that to them and do a little bit of help here as well. And it's been amazing so far. We've just had a few sessions over the weekend, and we already have nearly $1,200. Absolutely incredible. And today as well, you will have the chance to cause those shenanigans. Let me drop the link in the chat here. If you follow the link here and look for the donation things, thanks for the follow, Green Diamond. If you look for the donation things with the Phoenix logo, you can see the ones that will affect today's session. And a very special thing going on. We always have our big giveaway over the whole event is going on as usual. Every $5 donated will get you a ticket in the giveaway, and all of these people scrolling by down here will have very generously given prizes to give to all of you. There are books, subscriptions for Sirenscape, minis from Hero Forge, dice vaults from Wooten Forge, beautiful dice vouchers. You can get all your click-clack mathrocks that you need from Phoenix Dice, wonderful things from Troll Lord Games, and all of this amazing things. And Tinker, you absolute legends!
Tinker!
Making it a nice $12.50, a huge donation there. Ooh. Incredible, Tinker. Thank you so much. And I think Tinker might be zooming in and aiming in on something in particular that we have special for today, because in this session exclusively, and this session, the top donor will get original chibi character art from Scarlet's Song.
Yay!
Thank you so much, Scarlet. So, if you want some of Scarlet's beautiful art, do jump in and give generously if you are able, of course. Thank you so much. And not only do we have that to say thank you, but to all of you in chat, you can head on over to Troll Lord Games. The people there have given us prizes for the grand draw, as always, wonderful folks that they are. But this time, Chuck got excited and said, let's do something every session for everybody. So, everyone in chat, players, you too, please jump on this. You can get yourself a PDF bundle of goodies for their Castles and Crusades game and the adventure. Each session we have different things available. Today's offering, apart from the PDF bundle, is the adventure Shadows of the Red God. So, check that out. Freebies in the chat there. That's for everybody to get on there. And again, Tinker, thank you so much. Let me quickly do a refresh here.
Thank you.
If there were any shenanigans on that back end of that donation there. Keep it up, you're halfway there. We are now, thanks to you. Thank you, Tinker. Amazing, amazing.
Halfway there.
Wow. Did PCs haven't got a prayer? No, I'm sorry.
I said use a, dang it.
Excuse me.
Oh, what a loop.
Okay. Now. Tinker. If you're in the chat still, if there's any little effects you would like to have, just to get into the game there, that was a very generous donation. We have
Wheel of Shenanigans is always good.
Oh yeah.
Sure.
Not actually in the options there, because they're all there kind of in there individually. We have an advantage. Nobody has crystals at the moment in this thing and things, and they might need it today, folks.
I don't like that. Yeah.
If only.
Advantage crystals.
Was kind
Hey,
and
did like me dead. It's good to see you again. So we've got advantage crystals, healing potions. They might need those too, and
yes, help. Annihilation's in the title of the module, guys. Help.
And let's have a look here. Summon Familiar, which works like the Find Familiar spell. They can cast spells through it. They can get the help action from the little buddy. Oh, I see another donation. Thank you, somebody. We'll check that in a second. Disadvantage on me. Always useful. Hey, McClover, you're an absolute legend. Thank you, mates. Wild Magic Surges, you love to see them. You can max out one of their stats to a full 20. You can instigate an encounter. Or you, if you are able, can get yourself a seat at the table and join us here on Phoenix Uaki and play a game with us. So one shot's over here. So all of those options there. Look for the Phoenix logo next to the donation options and get yourself some of those. Tinker, if you're in the chat and you would like to retroactively add any of those, please have a think about that. Just saying, it's a couple of wild magic searches.
Oh.
3 wild magic searches, actually.
Yeah.
But okay, you 3 can have them. I don't want them.
Everyone, look at that face. Look at Maris's face. Do you not want to see that face? That abject dread, the terror give the wild magic searches to Maris. Okay, now moving on.
No, don't want them.
McClover coming in with the healing potions. Thank you, McClover. I like the new style here on Tiltify. It kind of works like a online store cart. So McClover was able to choose the healing potion one, but add 4 of them to his donation instead of having to.
That's nice.
They've upped the user interface game.
That's good.
So everyone, please make a note of the regular healing potion that you discovered amongst the Red Wizard's belongings.
Gladly.
Wait, do we
guys,
all get
I found
one,
a
or
regular
do we
healing
just have
potion
one?
amongst the
four
Red Wizard
potions,
stuff.
So one each.
Oh.
We all get one.
This is a regular healing, right?
Yes, regular.
Yeah, regular healing.
And
Potion of healing.
Indeed.
Oh, I need
So yeah, just to catch our friends up while our buddies are making their notes there, we, dear friends, are in the lost city of Ormu, down in the southern jungles of the peninsula of Chult, where our adventurers have found the various puzzle cubes they need to open the door that leads into the Temple of the 9 Gods. They obtained the last 2 cubes by battling against and defeating the Red Wizards of Thay that were also here with the aim of getting into the tomb and discovering just what it is that the Lich Lord Larloch was doing down there in the depths. It is of great interest to these necromancers, these liches themselves, such as the leader of Thay, Zastam, and the like. Waku also drawn here for necromantic interests, shall we say, and also all of them wanting to stop the death curse, which is snatching up souls and preventing them moving on to the afterlife and preventing anyone from being resurrected or brought back from the dead, as folk in the Forgotten Realms want to do. Now, as we jump into today's game, we are going to rejoin all of you in the process of cleaning out and refurbishing and doing a reform in the underground palace complex that was delivered from the infestation of Yuan Ti that it had in there. The evil Yuan Ti were driven away, and your Cobalt friends have moved in. You know, they've done the place up real nice with some nice traps and things, which they told you about. They were laughing amongst themselves about the basic pit traps at the entrance. But they did appreciate they were full of snakes. They thought it was a good idea.
Snake traps.
So let us join you 4 as you are talking. Your buddy, the scribe and historian Orvex, is still with you.
Yeah.
And you are rested and resting in the palace of Ormu. Is Amaris like one leg over the arm of the throne, just like getting used to it?
I think she would. I don't even think she'd be sitting in it. I think she would probably be. If there's somewhere for her to dangle, that's what she would be doing. She would be dangling from somewhere.
Gotcha.
I imagined you perched like a gargoyle on the edge of like the armrest, like a happy cat kind of thing. Like, I choose how to use this chair. I'm in charge now.
Yeah, she wouldn't be sitting if she's in it, or if that's the highest point, she'd probably be sitting on the back of it, like perched, or like half dangling off, like upside down, because that's what she's used to doing with the birds,
Nice,
the Aarakocra.
Yep,
She's
you find
just
you specifically get a pole installed. It's a little tricky.
Jungle Gym is what I like. I'm thinking monkey bars is what she would do. Is like she treats everything like monkey bars, and she's just like trying to figure out how. That's how she got so good with like dodging everything is. Like she would just
Nice.
she wouldn't run or do things normally.
Love that. Can I have a clarification? Did we run into a turtle merchant?
Oh, yes,
last
you
minute?
did.
What the-
Oh,
Thank
Yes,
you.
Right?
yes, we did.
Because I was like, I had in my notes, you're spending money next session for the first time.
Shopping episode. Briefly. We have things to do.
Briefly.
But
Mainly healing items, if I'm being real.
I mean, he's not going to have a lot, so you can't. It's not just going to have your money's worth of things. I'm afraid, but
We
Right.
do have
Have a
the
go.
Electrum for it,
Mhm, mhm.
We also have
and
a
several
bunch of stuff
platinum.
we could potentially sell
True.
or trade.
Okay.
Regardless.
So.
I'm sorry, are we talking about spending money?
Our potions. If people want to live, I need to make sure that I have the
We-
health potions, because you people exchange metal objects for items for some reason,
Yeah.
and
We're
it
potentially
still doesn't make sense
discussing
to me.
exchanging objects that aren't money but have value for other objects that might have more utility or a higher value.
The gears are turning in Waku's head. Okay.
The net positive is technically better, and results in probably the accumulation of more treasure.
True.
Right.
The accumulation of
territory.
treasure?
Yeah.
Yes.
So,
So,
like, the
if
longer we can stay
Ah.
alive.
Why didn't you start with that?
So
Oh,
if
well,
you can imagine,
very
if we
late.
take over a secondary, if the actions are done and the Tomb of Annihilation is annihilated and becomes more of a tomb, it's likely got a lot of treasures.
Tomb
the
of
shiny thing.
Renihilation. Yes.
There,
Yeah.
You guys
yeah.
are making my
We-
brain hurt.
So, I suppose the thing is, from what you've told me, Waku, there is a lot of thing with people who like to lure people who have a lot of money to take their money and stab them, right?
Yeah.
So, if you have souls plus money, isn't that the perfect paradise for you if you become in charge?
Yeah, I mean, I don't see anything wrong with that logic.
I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Ember, this entire time, understands the concepts of tomb and annihilation, but in their head currently, it's like, if it's anything like the temple with the crocodile backpack, their head says, in their head, they're kind of like, well, if Waku needs a bigger horde, why don't we just get the horde and put it underneath them? So if we stick them on top of the tomb, does that count?
Yes.
I don't. Oh well, I mean, you're the guy, not me.
She's like upside down, going like this. My brain hurts.
That might be the
Yeah.
blood flowing to your head.
No, it's the thinking. I do this.
I
all the
heard that
time.
helps actually.
Orvex comes next to Amaris. He's like, that is why, Your Majesty, Amaris, we will be here, and these Arakroka you have spoken of seem to be very wise too, and we will be able to advise you and to take off some of the burden of thinking.
Well, Hugh said he would help too.
You, I would assume,
It
would be
did,
master
yeah.
of the hunt or the similar, yes?
No, Hugh knows things.
Zombie eradication?
What?
Could do that.
Why would you do that?
Official titty window polisher?
Ah.
No,
That would-
he's smart and he helps me. He helps me understand things.
Indeed, you have gathered a fabulous group of companions already, and I know that your court shall be the envy of the entire Forgotten Realms.
I just want people that think differently than me, you know?
Hugh
So
kind
that-
of like pulls the collar of his shirt because he's like, "Ooh, this is big."
Big
Someone oversold.
Amaris thinks that Hugh is like the smartest, like he is like the advisor. Like that's who she looks at is like
The stakes were made
That-
that day.
Now,
also
now,
16. Leave her be. Let her be.
yes.
And
yes, that
Yeah.
I can appreciate that. I can also appreciate Hugh's 10 intelligence. So he is objectively not very bright, only a little more wise.
objectively, she's smarter than him. She has a 13 in intelligence,
Yeah.
but she has a 9 in wisdom. So she.
Oh, okay. Well, we
And
kind of
the
trade
wisest
there.
amongst us,
Yeah.
apparently.
The turtle slowly blinks. Am I to gather that there is the potential, now that the snout of Umgar has upped and swam away, that I could set up shop and be the first merchant of a new and prosperous Ormu?
Think so.
Ember is just nodding. Mainly
Potential.
because the merchants confuse them. They are a strange lot.
If I might put above my door that I am operating under royal decree, I think a 15% discount might be in order.
I imagine at the mention of a discount, Hugh and Waku both like kind of look at each other and then look at Amaris.
What?
Ember
Because
only has so
she
many fingers
does
to
not
count to
understand
15.
what is happening right now.
Okay, so Hugh's gonna walk over to where Amaris is like hanging upside down and kind of whisper in her ear, like, "Okay, this guy's trying to make a deal.
Okay.
He, in exchange for a discount on his services and items, he wants to be able to hang a sign over his shop that says he is operating by royal decree. Basically, you've given him permission and are sort of promoting him in a
Endorsing
way.
him,
Yeah.
Okay. Can we do that where he puts the sign up after? Because I don't want people to know that I'm actually in the city before we do
Oh,
what
yeah.
we need to do.
So
Oh,
It would be-
once the city's established.
once
yeah.
the city's reestablished, yeah, then yeah.
And then she
Doesn't have
will
to
like
now.
backflip down and walk over to the turtle, and she's like,
It's very ponderously taking off a massive, lumpy, like multi-dimensional pack. Is just like down, just like slowly putting items out. There's a bunch of like basically any kind of adventuring gear from the player's handbook, and then just there is a bunch of magical items in here.
Magic.
"You, sir, have a deal once we are reestablished."
A leathery, scaly hand shakes yours. Splendid. Now,
You just can't put up your sign saying that it's official until after we're all fixed.
here, if you'll allow me to go into my spiel, I would tell you what items I have for sale.
Okay.
Of course. Come on, guys. And she does one of these and is like, she like plops down in front and like looks like she's in class, and
We're
she's just
treating
like,
this like story time.
yeah, that's exactly what she
Empress
does.
sits
She's
next
just
to
like,
you. Same with Kai.
okay.
He finishes unloading and then he turns and he brings out a cane from the pack and then a straw boater hat and puts it on. And there's a little shimmer around him as the hat goes on. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome here to the Turtle's finest emporium of goods and wares that you'll find all over the jungles of Chult. Today we have for you all kinds of adventuring gear, anything that you would need to fend off the undead and the insects and the dinosaurs all throughout the jungle. It will keep you healthy, it will keep you snappy, it will keep you in the game. Now, also we have all of these fabulous items here. We have +2 armor, bead of refreshment, eyes of charming, figurine of wondrous power, moon touch sword, potion of flying, potion of greater healing, potions of healing. We have potion of mind reading, a ring of mind shielding, of soldering armor. We have a tome of clear thoughts and the weapon of warning. Can I introduce you to any of those?
I had a weapon of
heard-
warding and a greater healing potion.
She does one of
and
these.
there's a +2 sword.
I'll drop it.
Just
I'll drop it in
this,
Discord.
how fast he
regular.
went.
Okay.
I have
Yeah.
a very, very targeted question.
Very targeted question.
Do you have a gilded playing card worth at least 400 gold picking an Avatar of Death by chance?
Just roll me a straight d20 for a luck roll.
12.
A 12?
Yes.
So
Yes.
Yes! Let's fucking go.
What was that for again? What spell is that for again?
Spirit of Death.
That
It's a book of many
sounds-
things
Yeah.
spell.
that sounds perfect.
Ooh,
It allows
sounds delightfully vague.
it summons a pretty nice ghost.
Nice. Yeah, you might want to save that one. for later.
Multi-attack and it's nice.
Was
Need a
there a
refresh.
greater potion of greater healing?
Yes.
I believe there was.
It's
Yeah,
in there.
I heard that. I heard the moon touch sword, which would be good for the lack of sight,
How
because that
much?
would give
how
us.
much is mine? Is mine?
Figurine of wondrous power.
What's the figurine of?
An
I
onyx
say.
I
dog.
believe it was a puppy, yeah.
An onyx dog.
I have to restrain the scarlet part of me and be
Mm.
Embra so bad right now.
Wait a sec. What is this moon-touched sword?
It's
Do
good
you accept
for-
payment in pieces of art from Omu?
I can also trade. It's a creepy skull mug.
Hang on, I'm just getting this properly formatted for you.
Hold on.
This
'cause
random generator I have, I love because it gives a little story for each thing as well. You see this?
Yeah, I noticed that.
Isn't it great?
Yes.
So, I have a question. Because Amaris being Amaris and collecting things that talk in her head, this weapon of warning, does it have another spirit that would talk in her
Oh
head?
god.
They don't know usually.
There's a
No.
blowgun.
It says it's imbued with a spirit.
Smoldering armor.
Oh, sorry, I hadn't seen that.
Yo.
Then hell yeah.
Holy aura is good shit though. 5-foot radius. What is it?
Wait, spell
Divine
scrolls
light
don't-
washes out.
I'll warn you. I warn you though.
Expensive.
Amaris, yeah, weapons of warning are exceedingly expensive.
Yeah.
Are they willing to trade for a cool skull mug too?
And anything that had value can be traded for
Oh,
similar.
okay.
Mhm.
I have exhaustive notes of all sorts of gems and such.
Yeah, you've got so much gems.
Waku, you okay?
Mm-hmm.
It's like,
All right,
the gems are mine. My gems.
it's worse to work.
They are my
a lot
gems, though.
of-
I don't know why people are
The
talking
Great
like...
Adventurer, Edith. All of me wants the Onyx dog, but I gotta be good.
What is the
Ever-
moon-touched sword? Tell me more about the
Moon-
moon-touched sword.
It's
Will
good
do.
from memory.
Mm.
Moon touch
It's
swords
a
are
great
good
sword,
for.
so
I
me
think,
like you.
I think moon touch swords have the ability to shed moonlight.
Yeah,
Which would be great since
bright
Some
light.
people
and a-
can't see.
Yeah,
some of us
bright
don't
light for
have dark vision.
15.
You go do it.
Bright
It's
for
me, I
15,
can't
dim for
see.
15.
There you go. Yeah.
Well,
I feel like the potions of healing are probably a good idea.
all of the healing potions would be great.
Mhm.
And probably the mind shielding one. Because aren't we
Oh.
going against some kind of wizard thingy?
We're going against a leech, but
I would say the ring of mind shielding is probably a pretty good thing to
Shopping,
have.
shopping. So
Smoldering
you've got
armor.
potion. There's one potion of greater healing and 2 regulars.
I've got some. I've still got healing in my back pocket. If anybody wants to take a potion in order to like, who do we need to stay up aside from me?
No healing powers.
It might be a good idea if you take just if only like because you can above table and on a semi level, you're the one that can get to anybody the fastest if they go down. If
True.
I can't get to them
So
without
it'd be-
healing.
True.
It's 255 gold for the 3 potions of healing.
I have 266, so Amaris will take. I'll just take it out of mine.
Okay, so 2 regular, 1 greater.
For the +2 armor studded leather, I can wear that, can't I?
Yes. Yeah, you just can't wear
I can't wear metal.
Metal, that's right.
It's all the
I'm
ash.
learning.
Are they willing to trade for my cool ghoul light for the leather? Because it's very rare, and I think my thing was wondrous rare.
Let's have a look here.
The most exciting episode ever, everyone.
The ghoul light and 1,000.
1,000 copper?
Gold. Because +2 armor is 6,000 gold.
Woof.
Normally.
The ghoul light, and what else do I have?
Yeah, magic items are not designed to be shopped for. Designed to be found in dungeons.
Yeah, no, because like +2 would be very beneficial, so I stay up for healing everyone.
True.
Because I've got. I didn't expect us to go shopping, if I'm being honest. So I've got some of the amount of gold we've been taking, but not all of it because I kept forgetting because we just don't use it. Where are we? No, that's not. Where's my character sheet? Characters.
What's gonna be? While the guys are thinking about things here, chat, let me give you a little heads up about what's coming down the pipeline. At the start of tomorrow, if you're over in the Americas, or later today, if you're over this side of the world, we have our next guest session coming. It's going to be Blades in the Dark, which we're very excited for. With where's the thing? These fine people. Boop. Honey Buns is returning after hasn't been playing with us since Out of the Abyss, and the fabulous Matt Briefcase Brown, last seen in this city as the Tabaxi Bag of Nails.
That was fun.
Indeed.
I love that.
And joining us for the first time ever, Lamar the Congai and Shamini Bundell, as this group of scoundrels sets off on a Blades in the Dark heist, not too far from where our adventurers are now, as this heist will be happening in Port Nyanzaru.
Nice.
As these four scoundrels are employed to snatch something rather important by a certain figure known as Nani Poo Poo.
Nanny poo poo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And, very excitingly, the designer of Blades in the Dark, just yesterday, if the socials are to be believed, released the first ever expansion of rules and lore to the game. And I reached out, and he very generously donated a copy of this brand new expansion.
It's so exciting.
And the full game itself as well, which will go to the highest donor.
Yes.
Blades
Wow,
in the
that's
Dark.
awesome.
If the highest donor just wants the expansion, they already have the. If they already have the game itself, then two lucky people will get
so
that.
much.
Yeah, it looks amazing. I'm so excited to get it later on when I can.
Okay. I don't know what I can
yeah.
afford. So we've gotten all the. We've gotten all
John.
the potions, right?
Yeah. All except for the mind one. Wait, that's not
And the
potion.
flying. Yeah, there's a potion of mind reading and a potion of flying.
Yeah, if we could get the ring of mind shielding.
Yeah,
that
how
would be
much-
a good choice.
How much is the ring of mind shielding,
2 seconds.
Mr. Tortle?
If anybody would want to help out, it would boost my armor from 15 to 17. Because I don't think I've got enough. I don't know what does
the
electrum
+2?
count. Yeah, because the ghoul light's a very rare item as well.
The Ring of Mind Shielding is 600.
Okay.
I'm tapped because I bought all the healing potions, so I have no money.
Getting some deja vu about this list. I don't know.
Oh wait, have I not said my wrong list? Oh, I have to click the confirm button. That's my bad.
Up.
The reason. Okay, what does? I'm literally looking at a converter right now. What does Electrum translate to? Okay.
5 silver pieces.
Electrum
Yes.
doesn't exist. It's fake
Yeah.
currency.
Well, it's
Like
in my
crypto.
inventory.
I'm sorry to say that whatever's in your inventory isn't real.
Okay,
D&D
so
crypto.
with some of the other little trinkets that I have, so I have garnet beads that are worth 75 gold. I've got a glass statuette of dragonfly, which is 25 gold. I have 4 bloodstones, which are 50 gold each. Thought I had more notes here, but all of it comes out to about 398 gold.
Nice.
So how much do you have, Scarlet? So
Not much.
no.
Because like most of my stuff ended up going into Waku's Horde.
Hmm.
Because like they still like again, Ember's just confused about how money works. I've only got about 3
Right.
gold by the end, once you convert everything.
Well, that. Oh, plus 1,000. You said. Okay.
Yeah, it's 1,000 for the thing, which because if the +2 armor is very rare and the ghoul light is very rare.
Mm-hmm.
You really want this thing, right?
I'm not
the
sure, like
armor.
it's my armor goes up to 17,
Mhm.
right? If I get it. And for me, at least for the way that Emperor works, the more that they can stay up and not be hit, the more they can heal, right?
Okay.
Mhm.
Mechanically. If I don't have to waste a bonus action to try and defend myself, that's a bonus action I can use to heal someone who's gone down.
Mm-hmm.
So that's kind of where my brain's at. Other
Nice.
than that, like, Scarlet's like, but what about a dog?
What?
But I
What's the
do also
item that
think
I
that the
got?
Moon-Touched Greatsword might work really well for Hugh, too.
He's got the flame tongue great longsword, right?
Yeah,
He
I
does.
do. So the moon touched greatsword I
It's
don't
fine.
need. On
Okay.
top of that,
Oh, I also have the candle, so we don't need the moon touch
that's true.
because I have the
Yeah.
candle that doesn't go out.
yeah.
For 1 hour, though, only, right?
Yeah,
'Cause it's
for
got
an
a limit.
hour.
We do have a lantern that we did get in the last lot, too.
And I have a drift globe still.
Mhm.
Yeah. I always forget I have the lantern. Alright. What do we think? Could I negotiate? Possibly?
I mean,
We're
that's
already-
we've got the 15%. Yeah.
Yeah, we're already getting a 15% discount.
So we've got about 700 gold. I'm trying to remember.
What
I
about
don't
that?
like-
Are we
So my records from the horde that we've collected and the remaining art pieces that
Yep.
Waku has in his collection is 550.
Okay.
So
Trying to convert.
convince Waku, and he has 550 gold on him.
Like,
That's not convince
yes.
Waku's player. That's convince Waku. I'll
No, I
give you
would
the
say-
money, but you need to make Waku do it.
I'd say that, like, for Ember goes, I don't quite understand how much this is, but if and they basically give the same spiel. The longer that I stay up, the longer that we can all stay alive, which means the more percentage chance of you being able to get even more treasure and more people who can carry said treasure.
Okay, but like, how's that help me be a dragon and stuff?
Well, if we are all able to stay alive for a longer period of time, that means a higher chance of success at routing out this tomb to get more stuff.
The annihilating tomb?
Yeah, that one.
Okay.
So, but if we don't come out of there, then we have nothing. But if we come out of there alive, we can bring all that stuff out with us. And
And I would be also
Waku-
happy to help you defend your horde.
And Raku, Lalok did talk about very fabulous treasures in the tomb, because that's what he used to lure adventurers in and steal their souls.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good idea. Okay, you've convinced me.
So draining all of my funds plus the funds, I guess. And here's my mug. Armor, please.
So you're going to go for the +2 leather
if
leather
people
armor.
are willing to help me out, then I'll be able to afford it.
Okay. That was the only thing. Not going for the ring or anything like that.
I would love to do, like, I don't know as much about the ring. If people think that that's a better use of the gold, sure, for sure. Mechanically and how Ember plays, the longer they stay up, the more chances people have of survival.
True.
That's where my brain's at.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I support this.
We're supporting our local healer, which everyone should do at their table, by the way. Just a heads up. Be nice to your healers. They're the reason you live.
Okay, so
so I have
it is
0
apparently
gold now.
Don't.
ornate armor
No.
engraved with geometric patterns. Now this is going to be, you notice, Ember, it's a very similar style of geometric pattern to what was on the walls climbing up the cavern to the top of the plateau where Nani Pupu was.
Ooh,
so
it was probably from.
Because remember how they had
What is
like geometric patterns and carvings
Yeah.
of animals and dinosaurs and things. So yeah, you think this might actually be a left. There might be a leaf over from that empire.
Nice. All right, all of my funds become 0 now. Thanks, everyone.
Sorry, I couldn't help.
No, you help already enough. And more importantly, you're the reason there was apparently a discount. I still don't know what a discount is, but
I think it's they take
It's when you
money
stop
off.
counting.
oh, okay.
Like they take money off.
I've only
of it.
got. I think like Embro lifts up their like little 4 talons and goes, "Okay, I can only count to 8, as far as I can tell, in terms of at least counting off fingers."
Amaris like
Um,
lifts her toes up and wiggles her boot, like because her shoes are like very tactile, like things that help her grip. And she's like, "What about your toes? Do you have toes?"
presents pterodactyl foot of also 4, so I can count to 16 off my. If we consider wingtips, I guess that increases the amount. But,
You can use mine. And she like sticks her hands out and is like,
and the fate of Omu and this adult lies in these tiny talons.
Okay. So yeah,
How do I add a plus? Sorry, I'm trying to figure out. Do I look for +2 armor? Is that what I should be doing? in the add items
if you do
inventory, or-
studded leather,
Okay.
and then there should be a +2 variant.
Thanks, everyone.
"Yeah,
Mm.
don't pull knives on your healers unless you make up for it and become good friends with
It's
them."
important.
I am
It
a
is-
little sad that we can't also get this ring of mind shielding, because apparently if you are wearing it when you die, your soul goes into the ring,
Ooh. It's a
which
fight.
seems like a neat loophole around
Hold on.
this soulmonger.
Well, you could trade another item that we have that you got from the last
I
encounter.
have a helmet.
perhaps.
I don't have it in my inventory. I don't remember if I forgot to do it, but I got a helmet whenever we were with Orvex, and I don't
My-
remember what it does. Wasn't it
Guys,
like
my armor's
telepathy or
gone up to
something?
18?
Nice.
Oh my god.
John, do you remember what helmet I got?
Oh,
Some
like
kind
a
of
mind
telepathy
shielding?
helmet?
Helmet of telepathy.
You have to write these things down. Sorry, I do not.
I know, I don't
It's
know
like,
where my notebook.
where was it?
Put it.
Oh, Aritis, thanks for the donation.
Okay,
Thank
I know when it
you.
was. I got it whenever it was just me and Orvax, and it was at the
Okay, thank you. That makes it easy to find. Yeah,
Yeah.
if you remember where it was, then I can find it for you.
Oh no, I remember exactly where it was. I just don't remember what it was because
Nice.
I apparently never put it in my inventory.
Yeah, it was in the ruins of the amphitheater.
Yes.
It was. A helm of telepathy.
I thought it was telepathy.
Ooh, that's good shit.
Is she like? Because I know I attuned to it. I just didn't remember what it was to put it in my inventory.
You just put it on your head and went, yeah.
She did. So there's
Yeah.
this thing that's sitting on her head that she had no idea what she could do with it. And she looks up at it. She's like,
Okay,
"How much would we get for this thing? Could we get the ring?"
please hold. D&D. Magic items. Magic item prices. Helm of telepathy. The helm of
With my
telepathy.
mind powers.
Helm of telepathy is worth 10,000 gold.
So we didn't need to use the people's resources. You could just go and shop and buy the whole thing.
It's like supermarket sweep.
Holy mother. Okay.
Sorry, Artis, I had in the details there. It was a D&D advantage and then one for Pale Harvest as well. Did you get one for Bleak Seasons side of things? Thank you. If it's two for here.
What?
Cool.
What does a weapon of warning do?
Just you
It
can't be
tells us
surprised.
when danger. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So it's like the alert
danger
feed.
nearby.
It's like, hey
Okay.
man, there's somebody coming. You should probably get out of the way.
There's a halfling hero imbued into.
Yeah,
this
basically.
Yeah, I
weapon.
know. Mars wants it strictly because there's another spirit she can talk to.
These are the
It's
only
Pokemon
spirits that are
Go.
left in the world. Everything else has been taken into the Soulmonger. This is the ones that are trapped in items that are still safe.
Yeah, she
Love it.
likes.
Yeah, Phantom,
like
I messaged Chuck and got those links sorted. Thank you, Phantom.
Yay.
So
Reposting.
if I were to trade this, can you give their money back so that they have it and put this like a credit stuff for us to get the other stuff we need?
Yes, that could work just as well.
Okay.
Sorry, that was just the most Ohime Sama moment. Just like, here, I got my bitches. Money drop.
Smash cut to later when Amaris is stealing apples in the market, about to get her hands cut off. When a dashing rogue comes in with a pet monkey.
Okay. So
So
Ring of
everybody
Mind
take their money.
Shielding.
Put your money back into your inventory, and
Okay.
then
Oh no, I have to think about how much money I had.
All right, 550 back, I guess.
I know exactly how much money.
Look.
to the copper piece.
Sure.
Okay, so I think you said the Ring of Mind Shielding was 600?
I think so. Something was 600.
The Ring of Mind
Yes.
Shielding was 600.
Okay.
600, yeah.
Yeah. I think. I
So
would
it's
like
1,000,
the Ring of Mind
1,000
Shielding.
for the armor.
Yep.
Yep.
Although if we've got, I was being exceedingly generous with that, considering it's supposed to be 6,000. So I might bump that up now that you've got this helm of telepathy to trade,
Okay.
if that's okay.
Uh,
Well,
that-
like,
that
I
seems
also
fair.
traded my ghoul light for it, though.
Yeah.
So do I keep the ghoul light, or am I still trading that?
I know,
'Cause I'm happy
still
to
still
trade the
trading
ghoul
it, but
Yep.
we'll say you put it. It was like so you put it to 3.
light. Yeah.
Okay.
3. So,
So we
it's-
still have 7,000 that would go towards.
yeah, you got 7,000 left, and you've got the Ring of Mind Shielding was 600. If you want that.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's 6,400 there left.
Yep, 6,400 left.
What do you want to check?
The blowgun suits you a lot, though. The weapon of warning, very specifically, like the idea that Amaris has a blowgun to go.
Mm-hmm. It really does.
But that's on the same power as like the helmet telepathy price wise.
Very expensive.
Okay. All right.
That does
What
make
else we-
sense that she would have it, but
Ridiculously
what
powerful items.
can we afford? Is a better question, right?
Tell me about the dog.
Dog.
What is it again? Say a figurine.
Please?
Uh,
It's a
hold on.
figurine of wondrous power. It's an onyx
Yeah.
dog. It's a rare
Figurine
item.
of wondrous power. I googled it. I cheated. I googled it, the description, and it is
Boink.
fantastic.
Oh, also,
Yes, that's why I want it.
exceedingly expensive.
I had a feeling that it
figured.
was going to be expensive.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
14
All of me-
grand.
Yeah.
I'm just concerned for this turtle's life, and that Waku's gonna just rob him blind for the horde.
We can always
Remember.
find out.
Waku, he's a very moral necromancer, if one has
True.
existed.
True.
He's
If
never
one exists.
assaulted anyone for their wealth, except for
I
people that
am-
assaulted him first.
It's very true.
It's true. I am happy to report
Slander
where
does
the
not
upgrade in-
deserve its place here.
Okay.
Any other items on the list you want to check?
The Ring of Mind Shield.
yeah.
I think that's
What's the holy aura?
Holy
Is
War's
that
bad.
some-
Spell? Can we read a spell scroll, or do we have to have a wizard?
Yeah, no, you can use it.
Okay.
What level of spell is it?
It's
I don't
know.
It's
just
an
says spell
8th
scroll
level
holy
spell.
aura. 8th level. Whoa.
Okay, yeah,
That's
then
well
So-
above what I can
that's
cast.
also very expensive.
Yeah.
It's
I
20,
can
Yeah,
imagine.
because
20 grand.
Holy Aura is pretty good because it gives literally everyone advantage on saving throws,
Yeah.
disadvantage on attack rolls to the enemy.
Yep.
In addition, when a fiend or an undead hits an affected creature with a melee attack, the aura flashes with brilliant light, and the attacker must succeed on a Constitution saving throw or be blinded. So it's basically
Blinded.
like you walk in to an undead lair and you're like, sup, in a disco ball.
Nice.
Like you get a groove aura, and any hit against you flashes them.
Okay, any other items?
Groovy.
I'm trying.
Potion of flying.
Yeah.
What are we working with on that?
Yeah,
Potion
that'd
of
be
flying might be good for weight.
The mind reading might also be good.
Potion of mind reading.
cool. Ooh, potion of flying's pretty hefty. It's nine grand, but
Wow.
Ooh,
Okay.
For a
Um,
potion?
because flying
Yeah.
is a huge thing.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
mean it
I-
is, but for a
but-
potion?
Mind reading is only 200.
Okay.
So, here's my thought. Since I remember like being able to do stuff with this that I think this would also do. But if we're going against a wizard, wouldn't it make a lot more sense, or a lich, or whatever it is that we're doing, to be able to read their thoughts without them knowing that we can do that?
They would probably be able to tell, I feel like, but
Do you mean without having to wear a big goofy helmet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't have the time, but the Tome of Clear Thought's pretty good. I say googling it, but feeling like we're not going to be able to afford it. It increases.
it's
your
only
intelligence
very
score
rare.
it increases your intelligence score by 2.
Oh.
But you have to spend 48 hours over the period of 6 days to use it, so we don't have the time.
Oh, that's a lot. Yeah.
Yeah. If we'd found this in the jungle when we were literally skipping days like we were
True.
eating popcorn, that would be different.
Okay, so you have the +2 studded leather armor, the potion of mind reading,
Yes.
the healing potions,
Yep.
and the ring of mind shielding.
Yeah.
Yep.
Excellent.
I'd say.
Speaking of googling
distributing
things,
the
I want to
potion-
Google what hepation is.
Axiom.
Hepatism.
Mm.
Hepation? Where's
And sorry,
hepation?
Waku, disproving your theory here. The ring of mind shielding is an electrum ring. Electrum does exist.
It is.
The currency does not exist.
Does I'd say, hang on. No, brain has officially set itself on fire. No,
I'm
so
sorry
the
about your
potion's
brain.
Getting...
Panic.
I know, thank you. I figure distribution-wise, greater to Hugh, because even though he's taken barbarian, he's the most likely to get up close and endangered, and then, or depending on what we want as like the res ability, right?
What are we talking about?
The healing potions.
Potions distribution, because
Okay. I will say, my notes indicate that I have 1 potion of greater healing on me.
I also have
Okay.
one on me.
then
So
maybe to Waku.
And the 1 regular healing potion. So yeah, I would give 1 to Waku.
Waku has a greater healing potion.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Okay.
You have now.
No,
or you
I'm adding
do...
one right now.
Yes.
Okay.
I
Um.
am equipping the Ring of Mind Shield.
okay.
Yeah.
And then I have
Um,
the other
Hey,
two.
Hey,
Brain.
Rosex. Well,
Yo.
you were you're sorting this out, and it's like you rest up after the battle with the Red Wizard, so you can get that long rest that we did before.
Yep.
The next
And
morning.
we just have a credit with Tortle for what we didn't spend, correct?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. How much was left over?
6,200.
Yeah, 6,200.
Hey, well, fine. Okay. Yes. So you wake up the next day, and Orvex comes into the palace, down through that main entrance now that you've free to use, comes down through the tunnel, and walking behind him, Amaris, is a large group of Aarakocra, a small one of which breaks from the group and flurries towards you, and then you see it's your brother in his costume, and he slams into you.
Oh, I would assume with as fast as he goes and as nimble as she is, she just kind of sits back. So
Yeah.
like she's like level with him, and she like pulls his little. Are you okay?
Thanks for the donation.
Thank you.
He's like, yeah. I flew on the back.
On their back?
Yeah, they said I could take a rest.
Well, that was good, but do you want to know what's really cool?
Thank you, Phantom. What?
I got to fly.
You too?
Not anymore. They let me fly so that we could get to where we were going faster. But I got to fly for a little bit, so maybe when you get a little bit older, we can do that together.
Sounds good. The Aarakocra come forward, and the leader's there, the irascible old lady, and she's like, Your Highness, it is most fortuitous that you have been, but expected, I should say, that you have been able to so swiftly seize control of your birthright. We received a message about your success. I'm not quite sure. From Waku's grandmother?
You have a grandmother?
Grandma.
Yeah, Grandma.
Grandma.
You know Grandma, Nanny Poo Poo. She's the greatest.
I have
Yeah.
no idea what you're
Mars has
talking
not had
about.
the pleasure now.
Oh
I'm
not
aware.
yet. Yeah.
She's like,
Embra's alongside nodding like, yeah, Grandma.
Grandma's amazing. You need to meet
what the
Grandma.
fuck is grandma?
Hey, don't
This
say
is-
that.
what?
I'm-
There's a wing on your head.
Like,
Language,
no, she
Highness.
already clamped her brother's ears and is like, who the fuck is grandma?
Slaps with the wing.
Grandma's Grandma. What do you mean? Who the fuck is Grandma?
Grandma. has
She's like,
assisted
Your
Waku
mom
would also
has
get a wing
brothers.
from the Aarakocra.
Grandma has assisted us many times before. They are very kind.
I would like to meet this grandma.
Grandma.
Yeah, she's great.
Further... Yeah, I'm sure you'll have the opportunity once we have a chance.
Okay. I don't like being out of the know.
The main things you need to know are, in terms of Grandma, is that Grandma's favorite is Waku, I believe, is the wording, and
Okay.
Why would it be any other way?
they are very nice, and they like skulls. So that's another reason why Grandma is
Like
Grandma's
Swaku.
favorite.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the Aarakocra starts settling in, and are very happy that it has gone how you wanted it to go. Oh,
Yes.
nice roll checks.
Yeah.
And you gather your things and start heading back towards the doors.
She would look at her brother before she goes, and she's like, "Okay, you gotta stay here though, and you gotta be safe. You gotta do this one more thing, and then
They told me I'm the royal guard.
yes, you stay here and you protect everybody, but you listen to what they tell you to do.
Of course.
No running off.
Okay.
You stay here, and I'll be back before you know it. And if not,
Mhm.
well, we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. But I love you, you little punk." And she leans down and gives him a big hug and a kiss on the cheek.
Ah,
Hugs.
so cute. Help.
Hugs back, and then as you walk up, it's like there's a nice kind of like silhouetted view of the four of you walking up towards the exit there, and your brother just like under his breath, he's like, "She said not to run off, but nothing about flying off."
No flying!
No, he can't fly. It's okay.
But she also knows that he's broken more bones trying to fly. So like as she's walking,
Yeah.
she realizes she didn't say it and calls back, "No flying either. Feet 2 feet on the ground."
But at least he's on the ground now. He's not in the clifftop monastery anymore, which is much better.
Hence the 2 feet stay on the ground.
Hey, Dragon. Okay, so you make your way out into the teeming swamp and the jungle enshrouded ruins of the city of Ormu, and start walking towards, wading, I suppose, for the first part.
Oh, yeah, no.
Towards
Spider monkey blue. As anytime there's water, just Amaris immediately spider monkeys.
Gotcha.
Every time.
As you go towards the northwest corner of the city and towards the doorway that leads to the tomb of the 9 gods.
Boy.
Roll credits. No. So, as you make your way across the city, you clamber up and over. You see the old ruined marketplace. Is like, oh, the old cobalt place. You know, Waku, your hoard was safely brought to the palace.
Yes.
It's now.
Yeah.
Excellent.
It's in that. It's in that armory. You know, that's a nice secure room where the armory was with the bone naga. It has good.
Yeah. It's exactly where it
good
belongs.
necromantic
Respectable
vibes.
grown
You know.
snaky things, yeah.
You know, nagas are kind of like worm adjacent with a Y.
Ember appreciates a good. What's the word for it? Snake.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Nagas.
Like, someone's ping pong in my head, and that's what's going on.
So good. Nagas are kind of like Japanese dragons. It's kind of cool. Yeah, they're kind of Asian dragons, I should say.
Very
Yeah.
close to the like. The very like I imagine, because Indonesia's version of the naga is very much like royal serpentine. It's so cool.
Nice,
If you ever
nice.
get a chance to see those.
Okay.
Sorry.
So, you are heading out here. Let me just check here. Okay. As you are making your way through the city towards Amaris, you and Orvex again see that vast amphitheater ruin there, and you are making your way along the vine-choked, cracked boulevards. Hugh, again, that the night before when you finished your long rest, again your dreams were just full of visions of that figure. But you thought it was the same dream. But as it got closer, the the Lich Lord wasn't Larlock. It was a much more emaciated looking, almost like an elderly, if that can work, looking figure, and his eyes just glowed, and he cackles. How about you, big fella? Would you romance a Tarask? He disappears into the depths of your dreams. For context, the utterly unhinged first one-shot of this event that was Grave Danger led to our aggressive archaeologists, one of our aggressive archaeologists that was at Larlock's behest raiding a crypt of the Grand Basilica of Yatar to steal a forbidden necromantic item for him to use against any pesky adventurers that might come his way. And during that heist, it was revealed that one of these aggressive archaeologists, played by Jeremy Cobb of Three Black Halflings, was actually the great, plus a few more, grandson of Larlock, and also of some of the cultists that were in the Basilica. And there was a big family reunion, and at least for now, people may have noticed my username on the Discord changed. At least for now, Larlock has been distracted by the possibilities of not extending your legacy via lichdom, but via family.
I just had a Lich Vin Diesel appear in my head.
I had the same thought.
Just like
they're all just having a cookout in the yard, yeah. And the yes, at least, and Exthanta. I'm going to reveal this now because I don't know if I'd revealed it or if people had twigged onto it before. The Lich that you met in the heart of Uptau,
yeah,
was Exthanta. Exthanta being the Lich from the Amber Temple in Barovia in Curse of Strahd. Because Barovia had been returned to the material plane, Exthanta was first delighted, then dismayed because they can't get any souls because of the Soulmonger. So he came down here to Uptau to try and stop Larlock, met you guys and encouraged you to keep doing what you were doing because he wants you to defeat him. And then he saw that this was happening in Yatar and took the opportunity to swipe that forbidden item, which, just spoilers, it's the Talisman of the Spheres, which gives you the ability to control Spheres of Annihilation. No. And apt for the Tomb of Annihilation. This is very bad news for Candlekeep Mysteries and Tomb of Annihilation as a whole. But
again, I point out the fact that you enjoy trying to kill me in both campaigns.
As Exthanta was trying to bring the amulet to Chult via the Underdark out of the site of the surface world, a treacherous priest of Lolth stole it away and was taking it to his family.
Yep. Because
in Menzoberranzan, the city of the Drow in the Underdark, it has been thrown into chaos, and there is a huge power struggle happening at the moment because the Out of the Abyss crew killed the head of the main family and the head priestess of Lolth, the head of the Byron family. So Jarlaxle's mum, sister.
Yep.
I forget. Is it his mother's sister?
I think it's mom,
sister, actually. No,
but I'll double check.
Yeah, I can't remember. Anyway, the Out of the Abyss crew killed her. So Menzoberranzan is complete chaos right now, which is going to be the stage for our Blades in the Underdark, Blades in the Dark campaign, as the different houses vie for control of Menzoberranzan. But some randomly collected heroes in our one-shot roulette game, gathered by Arafor Tan to intercept this dangerous item, managed to snatch it from the priest and battle their way through Drow adversaries and the like in the city and escape into the tunnels of the Underdark. But
it was Mother.
Exthanta was having none of that, and he surprised them with an undead beholder zombie, and a bunch of zombies, other zombies, and they captured them, except for the monk, D'Angelo Murillo's monk, who, the final wild magic surge of the game, managed to give D'Angelo the chance, give the bard the chance to cast command on D'Angelo. So Sky McSparkles did that, and D'Angelo was able to escape using the previously Wild Magic Surge created wire work that was ethereally evident in the space around him. And he escaped and delivered message to his child at the Court of Golden Oaks down in the Shadow Realm, where the children of these various adventurers are studying magic. They escaped from the school, setting up some lore for our upcoming Kids on Brooms mini-campaign, and going through Yggdrasil, the World Tree, came to Barovia, where they scared some people who thought they were hags because they just suddenly appeared in the sky on their brooms. And
Right, as you do.
Right, Barovians do not want to
As
see
you do.
people on brooms. And they went up into the mountains to the Amber Temple, rescued their parents, but discovered that Exthanta had already left back to Chult and had entrusted the Talisman of the Spheres to a trustworthy accomplice to deliver in a more traditional means. And it is this agent of Exthanta who Nani Pupu has heard is travelling through Port Nyanzaru, and she has gathered a bunch of scoundrels.
Oh,
The scoundrels from the Blades in the Dark group, which is tonight or tomorrow morning if you're not in the Americas. The scoundrels are parts of that thieves guild that you guys own.
Oh,
Oh, we have a thieves guild. That's
Right.
right.
You have the thieves guild in Port Nyanzaru, so 4 of them are going to be our players for. Let me pop those up again. Fabulous.
Oh my.
Matt Briefcase Brown, Honey Buns, Lamar the Congai, and Shamini Bundell will be playing those scoundrels as they heist the talisman, hopefully, and manage to steal it away from this agent so Exthanta can't get it. Then, spoilers, I haven't actually said this on stream anyway yet, the final guest one-shot of the World Central Kitchen event, our Who, What, Where game, is going to be in the heart of Uptown. As
oh,
Fun.
Nani Pupu is going to... She has the ability to temporarily resurrect zombie versions of characters that die, but
Oh,
with all of their
cool.
abilities, but not the actual souls. So
Right.
they use
Rip.
souls trapped in gems to power them. So she does have to kill someone else, but
Oh.
she'll probably kill bad people. They'll probably be bad people. And let's just say some of the mercenaries that are constantly pillaging Chult are like coming in to try and murder and steal artifacts from those lobster-loving people that you helped before.
Hey,
And
leave them alone.
she killed them. It's okay. She's going to use them for the gems.
Okay.
So our Who, What, Where players who have amnesia, do not know their classes, do not know their skills. The amnesia is because of the resurrection that Nani Pupu has put on them. And they're going to be resurrected in the heart of Uptown. Yeah, no spoilers for them.
There's no spoilers, chat. Come on.
They are going to be resurrected in the heart of Uptown and try and defeat Exthanta, because Exthanta is a reduced lich in his state, as you find him in the Amber Temple.
reduced lich.
So join us on Friday.
Reduced.
That's on Friday, right?
Like a syrup.
He's my Friday.
I'm like, no, Friday's
Also
dead,
my
okay.
Friday.
Yes.
My Friday.
Yeah, more Fridays over here than over there. 3
Our
Fridays.
Friday.
3 of us here.
Time zones, they're a thing.
Yeah.
Join us on Friday, wherever you are in the world, be it the
Alright.
morning or the evening, for that final one shot where they will battle against Exthanta on the floating stone moat that is the heart of Uptown. Should be interesting.
And if you've missed any of this stuff, you can always hand over to the Phoenix Owaki YouTube channel where you can catch all the VODs.
But-
I
but
say,
not yes.
eventually.
You can
Yes,
catch-
but you catch them on Twitch.
Eventually.
An amount of the VOTs.
Yes.
an amount of the VODs
Many
where
votes.
you can make so you have the full context for the full red string detective board theory going on. I
Right.
feel like I watched a person go, let me tell you about my lore, and they threw up like a bundle of cards and then asked me to pick paper, like
Too much.
in like a no, it's good, it's great. It's like all of me was like, there's so many strings, I love it, but also there's so many strings.
But again, remember this is like the Grave Danger was rolled randomly, where the location of the
Yeah.
people involved. I knew it was going to be working for Larlock because I wanted to bring that in because it's very timely for the channel. And
For sure.
The one-shot roulette is entirely random, so the whole tie-in with Menzo Baranzan was just by chance.
That was great. I loved that.
What was I supposed
Also,
to do?
I
It said
found
it
out.
was in the Underdark and it started at a burning tavern, so it's like, okay, Menzo Baranzan.
So Yvonne Bainer,
Yes.
the matron of Bainer. Yep, mother.
It's the mother. It's his mother. Okay.
It is mother.
Be right back.
Jarlax has like 1, 2, 3. Has over 10 siblings. I think 1, 2, 3. 9 siblings. So they had 10 children.
Yeah. That was really fun. That's why there's a big hole in the port of the Rock of Bral.
Yeah, there is.
Small blood Lexi blew a hole in the world.
Hell yeah, there is.
But Matty, don't worry. It's the library tower that the Candlekeep Mysteries crew launched into orbit was far away from Brawl at the time, so it's all good.
Okay. I tried I stopped listening whenever it was going to spoil things for Candlekeep. So okay. Well, my brain thought that there was, so it tuned out and was like, I'm not going to pay attention to all of the things that I feel like I should not know.
It's okay.
It was wide-ranging Wackyverse stuff.
Have you ever? I really love the amount of world building and interconnected
I do
stuff
too.
you've done though. It's really like
I'm glad
being
that
able to
I mean,
run Blades in the Dark in the Forgotten Realms was a nice stroke. Right?
Yeah, actually, the wonderful Candice the Magnificent, who joined us for Kids on Brooms, was very they were very chuffed and said, yeah, this just shows how connectable Kids on Brooms is.
Yeah.
All the kids series are to D&D.
Kids are
locations,
great.
You know?
Kids is great. I adore that.
Although one thing we did come up with, and if anyone's got any advice, please, we could not figure out how to do a perception check. It's like, how do you look for something?
I do perception checks for Kids on Kids on Bikes with
Brain?
what is it?
Remember what the character sheet.
Hold on. Yeah, I don't remember what stat it is.
Right, we were trying to figure out which would work best.
Hold on, I have my obsidian sheet. Hold on, 1 second.
It's.
I use it as brains.
Brains.
Yeah, I used it. Yeah, no, that makes sense because I would use it as brain too. Well, it's
that was the hardest thing,
would say.
What was? Sorry, Scott. Yeah, go for it.
No, you're good. So I would treat if you were in a fighting situation, I would say brains is good, or if you're looking for, it's situational. If you're looking for something as you're escaping, that would be part of flight for me, right?
Sure.
If you're using for an opportunity to strike better, it would be fight. Mm-hmm. But I do like the use of brains in general just as a base, because if you're thinking hard,
if you're trying to figure something out and you're trying to perceive what is around you, we're working on Patch is finishing the edits for the Kids on Bikes miniseries for QuestJunkies now, and that's the one that I ran. So the first thing they did was they portal jump, so they get sucked into a book, to give you the teeny tiniest little bit of spoiler, but they're trying to figure out where the hell they are, so I had them roll a perception check, and they all used their brains, which everybody there were 2 that had d20s but rolled neither one of none of them rolled above 50% of what they were. So they didn't get anything. They just realized, we're not in Jersey anymore. Because 2 of them had d20s and they rolled a 5 on both of them. I don't remember the exact rolls, but they were terrible. It was nothing was. Nothing was there. So they missed the little satyr. They didn't see the goat horns sticking out to realize that they're in a fantasy land. Nice. So that was fun. They took 35 minutes trying to figure out on a T, do they go left or do they go right?
That sounds about right, though.
Yeah, I was
that's most of Patch's editing, I think. Cut that down.
Well, Patch's character had an anxiety attack about trying to make a decision in the land that he knows nothing about. So it was. It's entertaining. It's super fun. It's a 4-part little mini series that will be back, but.
Let me introduce anxiety attacks over here instead, please. Okay, so
no.
Yes.
So as we move on, you have gathered your gear and clambered up out of the flooded sections up and over the causeways that run north-south in the city here, and you start to make your way towards where you discovered the strange obelisk and tunnels and things that you had found before. Embra and Amaris being the most perceptive, and Hugh with your survival abilities.
Where's my thing?
The three of you realize that something is wrong. The wildlife, the birds, the monkeys, the various things have gone very quiet. Waku, I think you're too busy chatting with your new zombie friend.
Everything is fine here. How are you? Yeah, I agree.
And
I'd like.
yeah.
Oh, sorry. Is it something that I can mechanically perceive or look into, or is it?
This is just your passive perception kicking off.
Okay.
You, Hugh, you recommend to get off the main kind of thoroughfare here, out into some cover.
Yeah.
And you're just
Might be wise.
passing by the archway that kind of leads into where that amphitheater was.
Yeah.
And let's head over to this overlay. I need to add crystals.
Very quickly before we go to, as we're going into the tomb part, a reminder of Dungeon Delver. I'm just going to put a screenshot of the info on it.
You're not getting to the tomb today.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Cool. Just a heads up
but
because of all the
yes.
trap shit.
Yes, indeed. that will come in very useful.
Okay.
I think
This thing.
I think it might have been vanished in the 24 version. I don't think it exists anymore. I mean,
Oh. Can I
keep
in this game, yeah, absolutely.
Thank you.
I
Because
think
that
I
would
heard
make me
that.
very sad.
Right? Okay, so you I think you're on. Yes, you are on here. I need to start the map for you. Don't say sorry.
That's okay.
There you go.
I have a computer now. We're good.
Okay. That is steps.
So
I
here you
have
are.
a
You've just
pooper now.
just ducked through.
Yeah.
I found this on Reddit. There's like a map of the amphitheater. It's cool. So there you are, the four of you, having just gone through the archway into the ruined grounds of the amphitheater. There.
Always pretty.
Right.
Oh, that's nice.
Right.
Yeah, that's.
So Amaris, round about here, and I think they probably still exist. There hasn't been like any heavy rains or anything since. You can point out those massive footprints that you found.
Oh yeah, those are the. Remember how I told you there was something big that lived here? That's the thing.
That sounds big.
It was huge, and I was really scared. But it
And
was
you have-
really sleepy.
Do you have the feathers, right? I think you had some feathers, right?
Yeah, she has them tied in her hair.
Oh, may I take a look and attempt to identify what it is?
Sure.
She like sticks her head out and is like,
Embra leans forward, doesn't try to take them out at all. Is this nature, survival?
Either you
General?
choose.
I would like survival, please.
Okay.
Oh, I do not like survival, please. That's 7. I'm going back to
Yeah,
realize.
You've never seen the like.
I'm just like, they're quite lovely.
Can I try?
yeah, that's what I thought. That's why I
Sure.
put them in my hair.
It's a nice color. As the horrific music
Yeah,
surges
we'll go
like
with
that.
survival. Let's see what we get.
Wait, is it back? Is it horrible? Did previous come in?
15.
15? Okay. These look like the kind of feathers that you see on dinosaurs here.
Okay.
And as you're kind of looking over them, there is a shimmering, silvery mist that grows in the air. And Sirenscape, don't fail me now!
Yes!
Boom!
Yes, please.
Gigantic Tyrannosaurus Rex with resplendent feathers come off of its back. Misty steps right in front of you.
Misty
And
steps.
all of you
steps?
roll initiative with disadvantage.
Oh my god.
Hell yeah!
Yes. The King of
Okay.
Feathers has arrived. This is a legendary beast, the quote-unquote undisputed
That's not bad.
ruler, Amaris, sorry, of Olmu. It has Misty Step at will.
At will?
Wow.
Yep. And we have legendary
Um,
resistances and some other fun things.
Oh,
Ooh,
fun.
Snap apples.
Yeah.
Is this
So,
what we're walking into?
everyone,
Hang
if
on.
you are able to aid our adventurers here with some donations, please do, and support the
Hey,
very good
guys.
cause. Get yourself the chance to win some prizes and help them survive this gigantic dinosaur that has arrived. The King of Feathers
This
is
new
upon
armor.
us. Matt Briefcase Brown's quote-unquote favorite part of this city.
Yeah, you know.
I asked him to come and reprise
I
Bag of
can
Nails,
see
but
that.
he couldn't make it.
Oh, I was gonna say
Ah.
where's Bag of Nails when you
I
need
know.
him.
I wanted to drop in as a surprise, but it didn't work out, unfortunately. Okay,
Yeah.
so let us get some initiative. So with disadvantage, how did you do?
Really well, actually.
I did not.
I got a
I had
So
I had a
Hugh, yes.
17.
14.
14. Okay, Ember 17.
Yep.
Okay, Waku
3.
3. Okay,
It's a
Amaris.
natural 1.
5.
Okay,
I rolled a 2. So
our King of Feathers. How's he gonna go? That is gonna be a 15. And
Would you say Kai is out? I'm just double checking because I would have expended the wild shape slot if Kai was around.
do you just have him all the time?
In my head, I do,
Okay.
but I just wanted to make sure I honored that.
If you mark off the slot, that's all good. Yeah.
Yep, I'm happy to mark off the slot.
There you go.
Thank you.
Du-du-du.
I'll put
And
this-
I need to get a zombie as well.
2
Do
if you
we
can.
have-
I summoned 2 at the same time, I think. Let me double check.
oh
that.
wait,
No, it's
do I still have find familiar? I still have the.
not, sorry,
the-
that will come back next session, but during the campaign we're not doing anything like that. so-
Gotcha. Okay.
Yep.
Okay, I remembered. I
Oh,
had
my
it
free
last
one.
second,
My
and
free
I
one
was-
is 1 zombie, so just the 1.
Oh, okay.
I can
Do we want
upcast
to
it.
be further away from this thing before?
Hey, Misty Stepped right in front of you.
Yeah,
Yeah, I know.
we do not.
It's a do I gather people in bolt situation.
Let's go, Ember. Your turn.
All right, Embra, as soon as this thing comes up, there's a yelp in my throat. Is it considered in melee range, or am I allowed to fire off without disadvantage?
It would be disadvantage, yeah, because it has 10 feet range.
Ouch! 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 I don't have a crystal, do I?
There are 2
Um,
crystals. Remember, crystals are group based here. So, and it's
Oh.
it's a choose to reroll after you've failed. So,
It's okay. 1 second. Double checking that. No, definitely not that. I am going to. Oh, sugar stitches! I did not expect it to be right in front of us. Does anybody mind if I use one of the crystals or would you prefer if we save them? Because I'm okay to do either.
Just.
I don't
You need
care.
Well, wait till you fail.
Okay.
We can re-roll. That's how it is right now.
I'm going to cast Witch Bolt with disadvantage then.
okay.
Okay. That's a 14 to hit.
A 14 hits.
Nice.
2d12 lightning. Oh, that's pretty good. That's 13 lightning.
13 lightning damage. Okay.
Yep. And mechanically, it's got I can use a bonus action to deal an additional 1d12 lightning damage.
Indeed. And that's
I'm
concentration,
concentrating on this. Yep, I'm
Mhm.
concentrating on the spell. Bonus action, Kai. Do people? I'd say who is Waku? Do you want to be stepped back?
Yes, I would love that.
Kai does moves us both on their turn, which is immediately after mine. Bonus action. Where is it? Fiery teleportation. Oh, I'm taking the zombie too, I think, because I don't want to damage them. Can I have a dexterity saving throw from the King of Feathers?
Absolutely. DC?
Panic!
It's okay. It was a 3. Never mind. What's the damage?
Okay.
Mhm.
It is an additional 7 fire damage.
Okay.
And I'm transferring myself, Waku, and Kai and the zombie 15 feet just away, so
Okay.
just out of range, I guess.
Yep.
Bink. Hey. And that's my turn.
Okay. Thank you. At the end of your turn, the King of Feathers maw just opens, and a torrent of giant hornets spews from its mouth and surrounds Hugh.
That's so ballistic. I love it.
Holy mother. Okay.
Yeah, this ain't Nana's dinosaur.
Does Nani Pipper know this one though?
So let me bring these down here.
I will be right back.
I'm just going to put them next to Hugh, but they're in Hugh's space there.
Okay. So these are hornets.
Yeah, giant hornets basically.
Okay.
Bees, crooked, yes. Okay. Just spews around him, and then he just like crunches forward towards Hugh and Amaris. Massive clawed foot, crushing stone underfoot, and he goes to bite Hugh, and then swings around and smacks Amaris with the tail.
Oh, nice.
So Hugh does a 21 hit.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
Okay, you take 31 piercing damage.
Okay.
That's some damage right there.
Yes, indeed. You take 31 piercing damage, and you are grappled in the creature's mouth.
Okay, I'm
Please
going
rage.
to. I'm going to use my
Stone's
Stone's
endurance.
Endurance to reduce that damage. Let's see. I need a D12.
As you should.
Amaris,
Okay,
the tail
4.
whooshes round as he's like throwing its head back and like twisting. You just see Hugh's legs like flailing out of its massive mouth, and there'd be giant hornets like just all around it, which it seems unbothered by. But then as Amaris, you're like looking up, you're like, and then just whoosh, they're flying like anime backwards as the tail slams into you.
So I reduce that damage by 13, John.
Okay.
So 31.
Amaris, you take 15 bludgeoning damage.
Can I uncanny dodge?
That's a reaction to
18.
When an attacker I see hits me with an attack, I can use my reaction to have the attacker's damage.
Okay, so that's down to 7.
Cool.
And then after the King of Feathers' turn, the bees attack Hugh.
Oh boy. Okay.
But only an 11.
That misses. Okay.
So just around you there. And that brings us to Hugh, your turn.
Okay.
You are grappled and restrained.
Okay. So I'm going to bonus action.
Sorry, I need to attack you with the hornets again because they have advantage while you're grappled, restrained. Second attack. Ooh, 14, close. Just misses.
Yeah, that was very close.
Okay.
Okay, so I am going to rage. I'm gonna need bonus action rage.
Good plan.
It looks like. Hold on.
Get your card.
Okay, bonus action rage, and establishing the echo, unfortunately, is also a bonus action. So
No.
yeah, so that's okay. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna attack.
Okay, you have disadvantage.
Okay. Well, okay. Can I attempt to break out of the grapple?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
So dex or strength.
We're gonna
Saving
go
throw.
with strength because rage gives me advantage on that.
Nice.
Okay. So
The teeth like dig into you and all the hornets around you.
okay, 21.
Okay, you managed to break free and drop down to the ground.
Okay.
And that's everything, right? Unless you want to move.
And yeah, that's action, bonus action. If I move, I'm gonna take an opportunity attack, right?
Mhm.
Yeah. I'm going to not do that yet.
Okay, Amaris, over to you. Wacko on deck.
Oh, what can I do? That's a great question. I'm right up against it, aren't I?
Close enough. You're like 5 feet away.
And he would give me sneak, right?
Yep.
Hugh would, yes.
Okay. We're gonna stab it.
Okay.
Do I want? Yeah, I think we're gonna do the rapier. Let's see how bad the digi dice are gonna roll. Awful 9.
Boo.
Okay, misses, I'm afraid. Clutches off its scales.
Yep, we're not using those the rest of the time. And bonus actions. What do I have? Yeah, I think we're gonna just stay there.
Okay. Noted. And Wacko, over to you.
We're going to summon the spirit of death.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Sounds cool.
Let's go.
Yep, it is.
Ember, you're on deck.
So a
Okay.
spectral reaper appears.
Oh.
Yeah. He's pretty cool.
Does it look like
Yeah, he's-
Waku in a cloak with a tiny sickle, or is it very cuckoo kind of?
It didn't before, but it does now.
But it does now.
Yay!
Stop removing the gravity of my situation. To
This
cutify
is a
everything.
romantic situation.
It
We're gonna die soon.
It's okay.
enough.
I will make myself feel better with the token, which is not cute. Rah. It's a cool new token. I don't know where it came from.
Activate rage.
it takes its turn immediately after mine.
Where
so
are
it will,
where are you bringing this?
I'm gonna bring it up next to the. Let's put him. Do I have control of him?
There's a lot next to it.
Yeah, so we'll have him behind the guy because it can be anywhere I see. Zombie will also run forward as I run backwards.
Run the fuck away.
Yes, go, my minions, as I bravely run away.
Sawaku ran away, brave Sawaku.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm the bravest Sir Waku. Let's see. This zombie.
Also broke. Everyone's
that
breaking.
thing.
King of Feathers broke everybody.
He's got the flesh burned mask on that we got last
It was
time.
the beast.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Um.
Oh, that means he can bite. Yeah.
Yes,
Bite,
he's gonna
bite,
go.
bite.
He's gonna go for a bite
Cool
on
biting.
this guy.
Oh yeah, the zombie has it. On
Let's
there,
go.
Yeah.
Yes.
Give him the old chompers.
Hey everyone, if you
So-
can, please do donate to the cause here and help out this great charity. Help our players in this terrible fight here, and
The
see-
dinosaur shoots bees. Help.
shoots bees and teleports around the place. So see if we can we get to 1500 in this session? That'd be amazing.
It's not actually that much. Is it? It's
Not
actually
too far.
To
just
1500.
it just is necrotic damage
Oh, that's
instead
right.
of his normal damage. It doesn't really do that much.
Today's good. What is Josh focusing on?
Also,
He's gone full Japanese. His sentences without subjects.
Yeah.
What is he talking about?
Oh, the
Doesn't work in
map-
English.
the
I don't know
the
why it
map
works in Japanese.
doesn't increase its damage at all. Is what I'm saying. Just
Yeah.
allows it to
Oh.
Mm,
So it is a 20 to hit.
That'll hit. This is very,
And it will.
very violent zombie.
He bites
Nom,
for
nom, nom,
3 necrotic damage.
Hey. Okay.
Yes.
a whole whopping
Anything else in your
The
turn?
Oh.
whole 3.
Yeah, maybe you qualify.
Every little
is
bit
better.
helps.
Yeah.
What's the shadow?
And the shadow is going to attack,
Okay.
obviously,
Go for it.
twice. Twice, right?
Attack, attack.
Mega Death Scythe
So
attack.
half the last spell level rounded down.
Get the anime
So it
shadow
is
out
it
of the way.
is 2 attacks. Yep.
Okay. See, what spell is
Attack
this?
number 1.
What
Oh
dispel?
my
What
amo.
dispel? Spirit of death. Reaper
Yeah,
spirit.
of death. Oh, first it's going to haunt as a bonus action.
Ooh.
Or you can upcast it and it makes more attacks with that. Nice.
Yeah, but and I would always upcast because I'm a warlock. But
Reaping, reaping.
Right,
scythe.
right.
Forced upcast.
Can only do your best.
yeah, so it haunts the creature. The creature will have to make a will save or a wisdom save at the start of its turn. The first attack. Where are your attacks? Give me.
You and the spirit sense direction. Da-da-da. If the target starts within 10 feet of the spirit, it must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or have the frightened condition.
I wish it had a simple. Oh, your spell attack modifier. Okay, so 16 to hit on the first one.
16 hits.
Okay.
So D8 plus 7.
Just an 8.
Okay.
And then the second attack is a 21 to hit
Hits.
for a maximum. So plus 7 would be 15 necrotic.
Nice.
Nice.
Okay, that's my turn.
Okay. Thank you. Back to Embra.
All right. I want to just make the quick clarification. If something is a bonus action and something is an action, right? Those are cantrips can be cast as if they're a cantrip action and a bonus action spell. It's still okay or no?
Say again.
Cantrip as an action. This other spell bonus action. Okay or no? You were still okay with that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So any
cool.
any spell. Yeah. Any leveled
Yeah.
spell plus any cantrip. If one's a bonus action, one's an action, it's fine.
Awesome. Eldritch blasts in that thing's direction.
Whee!
Eldritch Blast. Where is it?
The
Full stop,
the
full stop.
twistings, the twisting snakes come out. Oh, wait. That is it's a 14 and a 15.
To hit. They both hit.
Yep. Yay!
Yeah, it doesn't have a great AC,
The two.
but it has a lot of hit points.
That's what you get for being huge.
Yeah.
One
Side of a
d-
You would
barn.
know. Huge.
I would know, yeah.
Copyright.
Good.
Huge. That's gonna be Hugh's line of like titty window armor that's in
Yeah.
Irons are huge.
I'm
clothing.
working on the trademark paperwork right now.
17 points of force damage.
Gotcha.
Ooh.
Bonus action witch bolt as that crackling volcanic lightning curls around its maw.
Yep.
So that's I'm pretty sure that's just the freebie, right?
It's D12.
I don't know.
Bonus action.
Yeah, just an additional. Yep, bonus action D12 freebie. An additional 7
Okay.
Nice.
for that. I'm going to be moving it further back. I'm not trying to crowd them. Where are we? So because I've used my bonus action, I can't do anything, but
Yeah.
I will have them fly toward the creature.
Okay.
In terms of like, because they can only take the dodge action.
Yeah.
But they'll be in that area. In a worst case scenario, to bamf for Morris and Hugh in my next turn if I need to rescue anybody.
Okay, doke. Thank you.
Yep.
The top of the turn here. Then okay, so let's see here. Okay, so I need to make a wisdom saving throw, Marku.
Yes.
DC.
It should be my save 15.
100.
1500, yeah. Sorry, I missed that last digit.
Okay. It is going to use one of its legendary resistances.
That's a good idea to me.
Failed. It does not
the
want the
faster we
frightened
get rid of
condition. And then Hugh, Amaris, all of you gathered around this giant creature, the scaled legs crunching into the ground. A mist just like rises up from the dirt, and it misty steps over here.
Gosh darn it. Hi, it's me again.
Oh no!
And appears next to Ember and Waku. Goes to
Don't like that
fight
one bit.
Waku.
Oh.
Don't like that.
Chomp.
Pass that on someone else.
That is a 23.
Does hit.
Holy
Okay.
mother.
You take. It's gonna be. You take 45 piercing damage.
Do you
Oh
have
my
that
painful.
health? Do you have any health left?
It's
Yes,
fine,
I do.
But
It's most of my health, but
yeah, last legs. And
Wow.
I need you to make a DC 22 concentration save.
I don't know if I can make that, but we'll see.
DC
I believe in you.
22.
Yeah, what's your con save?
1. So
This
I
is the
pass
part where I remind
Cool.
chat that you have the ability to give this thing
Help
disadvantage.
them out,
It
chat.
is up to you.
Yeah.
Feed
it was
the
a- it
hungry
was a
before we
7.
are the feed. Thank you.
Okay. So yeah, the
Yeah, what's Harlan
Reaper
said?
Spirit is banished. Concentration breaks. And then it just as it lifts Waku up into the air, and then the tail slams around and smacks Ember into the gate.
AC's at 18 now.
Thank you. That is 22.
Ouch.
Right.
You
Do I
take-
break Witch Bolt?
So yeah, 2 seconds. You take 24 bludgeoning, and that's a.
Before I do,
God.
I would like to drop. I'm going to drop thingy. I'm going to drop Witch Bolt to summon Spiny Shield as a reaction. Because it's a reaction to being attacked, right? An ethereal barrier of spikes, magical force interposes itself between you and the attacker because it works as like shield, right? And the music goes dead as I'm wondering if this is
Pondering
okay.
music.
Because like Witch Bolt, I would have to drop Witch Bolt because I'm concentrating on it, and that's the spell to
Correct.
use Spiny Shield. So I'd lose the Witch Bolt secondary effect, but I'd have Spiny Shield.
Right. I guess the question is, does it take action to drop concentration?
It shouldn't.
No.
No,
right.
if you just if you
Um,
cast another spell, it just cancels it.
Yeah.
The reason I ask is because the barriers reduces the damage I'm
By
dealt
2d4.
by 2d4, and then the
Does
same
that
amount of
damage.
piercing damage is used on the creature.
Yep.
Mhm.
And while I have it up, at the very least, if I get hit again, I can keep doing that. Because at least it lasts just this round.
Gotcha. So the
Yep. Okay, cool.
until when? It starts of your next
Until
turn.
no.
Yeah.
Yeah, start of next turn, so it's
Yep.
up just for this round.
Okay. You you do that.
I still take the
and-
damage, but I reduce it by 6.
Oh, damn it. I wanted to put Waku in its mouth, but Waku's token went. Oh, there we go.
Behind the
Oh,
layer.
no.
Yeah.
Why?
So, how much is that?
There we go.
How much was the damage again?
22, I think you said?
22. So 22 minus 6.
16.
16. Thank you.
It was 24 damage, so it's
24,
18,
okay.
18 damage.
18 damage, and then it takes 6 piercing as when the tail hits. It hits basically a conker shell.
Yeah. You have Conkers on the brain at the moment.
It's like a good visual for Humblewood, I
Sure,
guess.
sure. And it's autumn here in Japan. Although they,
Yeah,
don't, they
right?
don't play Conkers, unfortunately. Sad.
Shame.
So,
6
for
damage.
clarification purpose, is Waku in this
Creature's mouth,
T-Rex's mouth?
Chomp.
Like enough that I could
No check, right?
dump a potion in
You can
his
check to
mouth?
escape.
Okay.
If you climbed the creature, you can certainly try.
If I misty step to where it does where I need to be?
Well, please hold.
Very curious.
Let's talk about
Yeah.
your turn, yeah. Think about that. Okay, so let's see. Hugh, yeah, the hornets are going to continue going for you.
Okay.
That is going to be
for that. I'm just putting
hits
down
16.
Okay.
What was a patch slot?
You take 12 piercing reduced to 6
Okay.
from the rage.
I am so glad you took a level in barbarian. What the fuck? It is saving your life.
Let's see.
Truly.
Okay, and
Truly.
Hugh, it's your turn.
Okay.
Amara Sunday.
All right. I am going to bonus action. I'm going to establish my echo on the opposite side of the King of Feathers from me. So on the Waku side of the dinosaur.
Yep.
We're gonna lay into this thing. Okay. So I'm going to make all these attacks from the echo.
Okay.
I am not moving any closer. So first attack is a 13 to hit.
13 hits.
Yep, cool.
Beats it.
Okay. So that is gonna be first attack is 11 damage.
11. Gotcha.
Yep. Second attack is gonna be a 27 to hit.
Definitely hits.
Yo.
And that I'm gonna reroll that with Great Weapon Master. Thank you, that's much better. That's a 15 damage on the second.
Okay.
Yep. I'm going to use a charge of Unleash Incarnation for a third attack.
Go for it.
That is a 16 to hit.
Hits.
Love that.
So that is going to be another 12 damage.
Okay.
And I'm going to Action Surge.
Good news. It is bloodied.
Cool.
There's a
Action
chance.
20 to hit.
Hits.
And cool, another max on that die. Another 15 damage.
15 damage. Okay.
Let me check off all these boxes now.
This so
And-
good, yeah, right?
Hugh, also roll me a d100 and choose fighter or barbarian.
Ooh,
Ooh!
yes.
Oh wait, did we get wild magic surges?
I'm going from that $90 thing at the start, which was enough for 3.
Yeah,
And I
brother.
decided to wait until he was bloodied, and then his magic, because he's crackling with his magic, it just like starts sparking
Yes.
and like lightning's
Yes.
like arching off to each of you and doing something.
I love it.
75 from the fighter table.
75 on the fighter table. For the next minute, your attacks other than your fist, other than your first, take a -5 to hit.
Oh,
So
Oh
this
my
lightning
God,
like, reaches out and
okay.
you start like.
defensively.
Ouch. Okay.
So the first
Other than
attack you
your
make
first,
is
so
okay.
you get the first one's
Okay.
Other
first one's
ones are
Hey.
-5.
At least
Good.
this was after your 4 attacks that you
Yeah.
made. Like, it
Yeah,
could have been
yeah,
worse.
legit though, legit.
You know, I'll take that. I'll take that W. Okay, so that's action, bonus action, action surge.
Yep.
No movement. I think we're good.
Okay, thank you. Amaris, over to you. Also, roll me a d100.
Yeah, son of a bitch.
I was,
I'll
made it.
also
I made it. There was
say
a
there's
chance.
plenty of sneak.
I made it so there was a chance it wasn't going to be you because I was hoping that I said it's going to be the
initiative
next
one.
3 people after he's bloodied. So
Yeah, 71.
a 71 on the rogue table.
Yep.
Let's
Okay.
go.
Please be something good. It never is, but please be something good.
It could be something nice.
Okay,
Never is.
yep, this works. For the next minute, you're qualified for sneak attack in all situations.
Yo, yes, yes, we like those. We like
we
those
like
in this
that.
house. That's good. That's good.
However, I'm still asking. Can I Misty step onto this T-Rex so that I can jump
Dragon.
a post and walk his mouth so he doesn't die?
You can certainly try.
You could Misty step inside, out of the mouth with Waku too.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Oh, can I do that?
You can't just step into the mouth, I'm afraid.
Okay. Well, that's what
Be
I
cool
want
if
to
you
do.
could.
Could you Misty step onto its head?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Like,
that's-
I want to get up
just
and like
on
so
that big
that I
flat
can
nose there, and
stab.
like just like
Yeah.
grab onto the feathers, yeah. And it's
Yeah.
like it tries to
Muzzle.
buck you off like Waku, you're being shook around inside here. This like big
Shaka,
giant
shaka,
giant
shaka,
dinosaur
shaka,
tooth
shaka.
through your leg. It's like yeah, you're just on top of that flat nose there, Amaris, that we can see in the
Perfect.
token. And I would like you to make me a sleight of hand check to get a potion through the teeth, past the gums. What is it? Through the teeth, past the gums. Look up, tell me. Here
Hydrate.
it comes.
That is a
Thanks for the hydrate.
27.
Okay, that's fine. Waku, you're being shook around here, and you're like desperately looking out to the daylight through the teeth, and you see Amaris's hand with a potion come through the gaps in the teeth.
Amaris is giving you her greater healing potion and like pouring this shit down your mouth.
Oh wow, thank you.
Okay.
Like a tiny little like swirly straw comes
So
out.
that's
It's
44
like,
plus 4. Okay.
4d4 plus 4.
Just gonna roll that
Hell
in
yeah.
D&D Beyond.
And I'll say this isn't a situation where you can use an action to make it the full healing.
That's fair.
I
Right.
can't?
No.
Oh no.
Because you're reaching it into the dinosaur's mouth, and it's trying to shake you around and buck you off. It's gonna get stuck.
Yeah, I think the implication of using the action is you're steadying yourself.
Yeah,
and,
just like
making
taking a
sure
moment, like
every
breathing.
drop that's in there.
Yep. But if Waku rolls very well, then he was very dexterous at being baby birded here.
It was a 16 in total for the
Nice.
healing, so pretty
Nice.
good.
Okay,
It was
alright.
above par.
You does got get the bird to be birded.
What? Okay.
Does not get the birdie birded.
So, Amaris, anything else on your turn? So, is that everything?
No, because that was my
Yep, bonus action
giving
and action.
Waku. Yeah, giving Waku the potion was the action. So yeah, that's everything.
Okay, Waku.
He clinging in the nose, like in the nostrils.
is that
she
an,
has
is
her
that an
hands.
Get
for me
out.
swell?
You on bloody.
So I'm the third person. Am I not?
Guys, a healing potion is only $15.
Help.
Disadvantage to
For
one of
only
our players is
$15.
only 10.
You have 2 crystals.
John,
Yeah, mate.
I'm the third person after it got bloodied, right?
Yes, indeed.
So
Give me that. Give me that good warlock wild magic.
100.
Oh.
Yo!
Okay.
Zeros across the board.
Let it be good.
Damn.
Waku.
Please be good.
Yes.
I'm a
Enjoy
ranger.
an extra spell slot.
An extra spell slot.
We like those.
That's
Oh,
very
yes.
good.
Well, we're gonna use it immediately.
Shatter his organs.
Oh wait, were you out of spell slots already?
I mean, no, but
Okay.
I'm gonna use the
We're gonna
slot I
cast.
just got, so I don't have to mark it off.
So,
We're casting.
We're gonna cast Vampiric Touch. Well, first we're gonna go.
Oh, yes.
First, we're gonna turn into
Form of Dread.
Oh,
Form
Form of
of
Dread.
Dread. Yeah, get that out of the way.
Mhm.
Get the temp
which-
HP in,
Get
please.
the temp HP, and it also increases my damage. So like, that's,
Ooh, yeah.
it's a lot of temp HP too. 17 temp HP.
Nice.
Would you still
Then
like
we're gonna
the healing?
cast Vampiric Touch.
Okay, that's a melee attack.
Yes.
Melee spell attack.
It is.
Okay,
It's,
it's with disadvantage, I'm afraid. But we
Inside
have
the
crystals.
I'm gonna use it. I
Well,
Yes,
think.
please.
Try, well,
Use the-
roll, see if you need to.
Roll, see if I need to. Yeah.
I'm sending one.
I'm not gonna need to.
What
Because
is it?
my low dice is 24.
Shit.
Oh, yes! We like that in this house.
And so that's standard's a third, but I'm upcasting it because I cast level 4 spells now. And
Nice.
then do I have another d6? Yeah, I get to roll an additional damage dice because of my form of dread. So I'm gonna be rolling 5d6.
Okay.
Wow.
Sweet. Get it! Get it!
Not big numbers, unfortunately. 15 necrotic,
15. Okay.
which I heal half the amount of, so 7.
7 to you. Okay.
What's your health at now?
29. I
Okay.
am
No longer bloodied.
no longer even bloodied.
For now.
However, I will be
However.
re-bloodied fairly shortly.
Very quickly.
I think.
Okay, Embra, over to you.
All right. Oh man, my heart is
You're just like
no,
wounded.
no,
like,
no, 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 no.
It's just slammed into the stonework of the arch there.
Yeah. Ooh. Hang on. Double checking. No, not that one. Hard figuring out decisions where, yeah, I'm just gonna have to witch bolt again. Wait, is it close? It's within.
It's right next to
It's
you.
within the 10
Mhm.
feet. Howdy. Oh, sugar stitches. All right. Yeah, no. I'm gonna take the penalty because I want Waku out of that.
Okay.
Because with my bonus action, I gotta heal you.
Okay, attack with disadvantage.
Do not betray me. They did not betray me. That's a 17 to hit.
Hits.
3d12. Let's go. 12 plus 9 is 21 plus 4 is
22.
25. 25 points.
25. Okay, nice.
And
Nope, it's my normal
I want to
one.
clarify this before I do it. Kai's ability to transport anyone within 10 feet of them, would that include if Waku's in the jaw?
Read it to me.
Fiery teleportation. The spirit and each willing creature of your choice within 5 feet of it is teleported up to 15 feet. So I'd have to move Kai into an unoccupied space that you can see. It would be on the ground on the floor.
Yeah, I'll say so.
Sweet. I like almost rip Kai invisibly. It's like I'm meeting them with my arm over towards Waku as like a fiery comet. Kai spurts by, and there's this briefest second, Waku, where you're like, oh, I recognize that face. And then dexterity saving throw from the creature is basically it gets pop rocketed in its teeth.
Okay. DC?
Words, I should know this off by heart by this point, let's be real. 13.
15.
Nothing high.
Sorry.
That's okay. It doesn't take the damage, but they still move. So Waku,
Yep.
you're officially out of the jaws and onto the floor.
So you're just next to it down here?
As far as I can get him.
Okay.
So whatever 15 feet is away, because I'm imagining they're quite high in this space.
Yeah, you
right?
would like from where the mouth is on the token.
Yep. All right.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Okay. It roars angrily and just goes to bite you, Embra.
Yeah, understood.
Um,
Why is my hit point so much lower than
Oh.
they were before?
Yeah, I forgot
Hang
to move
on.
my token. I'm up here on this
You
thing.
took
just put
you
it
took
next to it, yeah.
18 points of damage.
Well, do you want
That's
to
all
go with
damage.
Kai as well then, Amars? Because
Yeah.
you could have, right?
Would
you
you,
can
like
do,
to?
you can do
I
two.
can. I
right?
can take up to 5.
Right.
Yeah, she would have.
Okay, so put you over there next to them. Okay, cool.
I took 18 damage total.
Yeah,
I've only taken 18.
that's
Yes.
all
Why is it
so
so much-
far.
Why is my hit points are reading what they were last session? What?
Did you forget
Hang
to
on.
take the long
Oh.
rest?
No, I
before?
took
No.
the long rest.
It says 49.
On mine, it's reading 26. One
Okay.
moment.
Oh, weird.
Just read. Yeah,
Okay.
good. Refresh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you only took 18 points.
Yeah, that's why I was like, excuse me, I'd like to potentially survive this. That would be nice, thank you.
Pardon me.
Embra, can
Just a touch.
you take 31 piercing?
I would like to do my last spiny shield.
Okay. So minus a d6. Was it d8?
2d4, I think.
It's
2d4.
2d4. And then it takes the damage. 8.
Okay.
As jaws clench down. There's again like that little spiky wing thing, but it's not enough, and it goes.
Okay, but it has grabbed you in its jaws, and please
Ow.
make a DC 15 concentration check.
DC 15. What was the total damage on that last one?
31.
Natural 1.
Okay, so yeah, witch bolt is broken.
That's okay.
The tail
so what was-
slams into Waku and hits. That is going to be
This was completely unnecessary.
Damage.
22 bludgeoning Waku.
Ow. So what's the concentration on that then?
11. DC 11.
Oh.
Constitution saving throw.
Okay, let's see.
Welcome everybody. We are battling against the King of Feathers, the
Natural
magical
20 on that. So
nice,
I'm fine.
magical dinosaur that roams the city of Olmu. If
Was
you're
that
able,
31?
please.
Sorry, I didn't catch the damage. It was 30 something? 31? 32.
31 was
31.
the total damage.
Thank you. And then I reminded my mistake. Thank you. Sorry, there's a lot of maths going on.
You caught that right, John? What I said?
Repeats just in case.
Concentration was natural 20. So
Yes, I did.
it's
Thank you. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so yeah, if you're able, folks, please do give generously to World Central Kitchen fundraiser that we're doing here. Amazing stuff going on with all of them, and lots of ways to help out these people in the dire straits they find themselves in.
It's okay.
Baku's bloodied.
If I can... I go before it. I have a chance.
Only just. What was the hit, by the way? I didn't hear that. I'm sorry. To hit?
It was like 27, wasn't it?
Oh, okay.
Hey, Cappy.
It was crazy.
My AC has gone up a lot recently.
Okay.
So, because I'm always casting mage armor now,
Oh, right, the mage armor thing, yeah.
and I got the bracers at the same time.
Oh, yeah.
Is mage armor like a spell slot every day?
No, I
It's
have
free.
I have a feat now that's just at will. I cast mage armor.
What fee is that?
Yeah.
So it's
armor
it's not a feat actually.
Oh,
It's
it's
I
Eldritch
misspoke. It's an
Invocation?
Eldritch Adept. So I
Wow.
bought my feat was Eldritch Adept, which gave me another invocation.
Gotcha.
Oh, nice.
Nice. Okay, so yeah, Nanny Poo Poo's looking after you.
Exactly. She was like, "I'm not letting this one fucking die."
They're slightly unfortunately named Shield of Poo Poo.
yes.
Okay, that is that and that.
Okay.
Do I get to do this? No! You guys are being so lucky that I haven't refreshed on the swarm of bees.
No more bees.
Anytime.
Please, no more bees.
It's refreshes on a 5 or 6. I haven't got any.
Please, no
Speaking
more
of bees, some bees attack Hugh. What's your AC, Hugh? That's okay.
15.
Only a 5, so there. These
Okay.
do not hurt you there. Okay, and that brings us to Hugh. Your turn.
Okay. This time, I'm gonna use my bonus action to speak the command word for my flame tongue longsword.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
Hugh like kind of bangs it on his shield, and he makes this like low, like growling sound, and the
Love that.
fire just kind of envelops the blade of the sword. And Hugh is going to move close enough to hit the King of Feathers. Does that give me an attack of opportunity
With the bees?
with the bees?
I'd say from the way it's placed, no, you're just okay.
No, I'm just okay? Okay. Okay, so let's attack. So first attack is coming from me. And that is going to be a 22 to hit.
Hits.
And that is going to be... Okay. It's going to be 12 slashing
Okay,
and 4 fire damage.
gotcha. Nice.
Okay. Second attack with that -5.
Yes, indeed.
Oh, 16 on the dice, so I think I'm good. 'Cause it's a 16 plus 8. So
Jesus.
I think I'm okay.
Guys, I'm trying to encourage people to donate and max your stats, but if you're
Help.
also fucking OP already, then it's not gonna happen.
I don't know if it's OP or just
please.
experience.
Please help. Please help.
Help.
Only 11 slashing this time.
I may die without your assistance.
Genuinely.
Can you imagine
For the price,
a world without Wacko?
I don't want to think about it.
2 large coffees. You. Okay, so it's 11 slashing and 7 fire damage on that one.
Nice. Just cutting across the flanks of this creature, the flesh parting and sizzling.
Oh,
Okay.
I neglected this last turn. So when I took Barbarian, it gave me some weapon masteries. I have
No
weapon
way.
mastery for Longsword, which gives me the ability Sap. So if I hit a creature with a longsword, that creature has disadvantage on its next attack roll
Nice.
before the start of my next turn.
Yeah.
That's cool because that'll cancel out the advantage on the bite on Ember, so that's cool.
No,
No.
we gotta just hold on a sec. Are we doing the 2024 stuff?
Oh yeah, so you can drop that in if you like. Yeah.
cool.
You say.
No, I'm just double checking because that's a 2024 thing.
Yep. Yeah, we enjoyed some of those in the one-shot roulette the other day. It was fun. All sorts
Yeah,
of
I
weapon
had
masteries.
that. When you said that, I was very happy.
Okay, thank you. All done here.
All right. Yeah, I'm not going to use the charge of my invoke. So, yeah, we're good.
Okay, Waku.
Wait,
So
Oh no, sorry.
Yeah,
I'm
isn't it?
I
Yeah.
I was
forgot
gonna say,
myself.
I didn't use my zombie last turn. What an idiot.
Uh-oh.
silly. So because where I'm standing, it is. Oh, I have sneak because of my. Never mind.
Yeah,
regardless.
you're all good.
I'm gonna stab it,
Go for it.
and that is a 23 to hit.
Definitely hits.
Hell yeah!
All right. So we have 7 there, and then sneaky sneaks. 24.
Nice. Okay, it's looking
Wow.
really bad. There's all these cuts. It's just like roaring in frustration, pain.
And then. Yeah, no, that'll be it.
Okay. And that'll bring us to Waku.
Okay, first, I'm still right there, so we're gonna reach out and give him the vampiric goodness.
What were you concentrating on before?
Vampiric is actually concentration.
Okay.
Oh!
Yeah, it's so you can just do it you can just touch him every turn for a minute.
Oh!
So it used to be that it was just the one action, but it's like it's kind of like meh. But now like you concentrate for a minute, and then you can take a magic action every turn. So magic action.
How
Wait a second.
does that benefit you? It's just you're just casting the spell over and over again. So what's the concentration part?
doesn't
Because
extend the
it doesn't cost a spell
You don't have
slot.
to keep.
Yeah.
And you don't have to keep rolling
Speaking of which, it's not a leveled spell. So what I'm gonna do now, because now I'm just taking a magic action. I'm not casting it. Oh wait, that's concentration. I can't do that.
That's okay.
Oh well, I won't do that then. I will just, reach out and touch the guy.
Okay, so yeah, make the attack with disadvantage.
With
Give it a
disadvantage?
hug. For melee.
Yeah, I'm not
Oh,
in
it's
his mouth
just
anymore.
melee, sorry, yeah.
Modified 20.
We're like this.
Nice.
Stress.
One more dice. So it's gonna be 19 necrotic.
Nice.
And is it what is
Lovely.
that rounded up or down? does not say. What do you think? Round it up or down for the healing?
We always round down.
Round down, so 9 healing. Okay. I am no longer bloodied.
Okay. Embra. Restrained.
10.
Teeth. Piercing.
Oh, zombie.
Your farm.
Zombie.
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 That's alright.
Zombie.
Natural 1.
Natural 1. No!
You gotta focus on those phoenixes flounder.
As they're shook in the jaws, there's a shaking of the arms as they twist the staff of healing with their action. Mass cure wounds.
Nice.
Because I got all the slots back.
I love to see it.
It is everyone gains 3d8 health.
Ooh, 3d8. Are you gonna roll that?
Yeah, I'm rolling. Plus my spellcasting modifier, which because this is it is a +2, so 3d8 +2. Ooh, not bad. 8 plus 5 plus 3 is help. 8 plus 5 plus 3.
16.
It's
Can't help you
16.
there.
16. So everyone gains 18 points of healing.
Hey.
And
that
my
plus
bonus.
What's the DM supposed
over
to do?
max?
I'm at full.
Yeah, do we just take max?
You just take max. Yes, it doesn't give you temp or anything.
Okay.
And a bonus action, they call very weakly for Kai to come and save their ass. Fiery teleportation, please. Dex save again, as I'm bumped out of the creature's jaw and onto the floor by the echo.
Okay. Natural 20.
Damn it. Well, it would have been really cool because it would have been like, you know, just casually a 9, but that's fine. Regardless, Ember is out of the creature's jaws and is plummeted to the floor as close as she can to, they can to anyone of assistance.
Okay.
And that's my turn. Enjoy your healing, everyone.
It was a good turn. Thank you so much.
Finish the sentence, Embra. Enjoy your healing while it lasts. The King of Feathers roars
Right, sorry.
in
I get the
anger
piece back?
and like casting about the space, like, and it's like you hear it almost like Orvex is like, he's like, you cannot defeat the true Queen of Ormu. And then the King of Feathers like looks around, like, you know, the T-Rex in Jurassic Park hearing the noise. And it's just like,
No.
and just goes to bite Amaris.
Oh, okay.
With this
Get the
advantage.
fuck out of Dutch. Yeah, thank God for Sap.
Oh, thank God, yeah, because it was a nat 20, and then the other was a 16.
Far out.
Amaris
So-
for the first time is actually like going to put her arm up, and you see an invisible barrier pop up, and she's gonna cast shield for the very first time.
Okay, nice.
Oh.
Not enough,
Hell
I'm
yeah.
afraid, but
Shield gives her a +5, so it would be a 19 to hit. And-
indeed. Okay, yeah, still, it was over 20, but it wasn't the natural 20. Sorry. You take 32 piercing damage.
Yeah, well, she
Uncanny
tried.
dodge?
I can't because I
Good
used
try,
my reaction
good
to
try.
shield.
Okay.
Now
Now
here's
you can no actually, Maris, because I say, because I've said recently I say what it is to hit, and then you choose to do shield or not. So
Oh,
you wouldn't
okay.
have chosen to.
oh, because I thought you said it was a 16.
Hmm?
Oh, it was a 16 on the die plus the modifier.
Yeah,
no,
yeah,
then I
exactly.
would have uncanny dodge. Yeah. I'm a uncanny dodge that shit.
Take. Oh my God.
So what is that? I forgot the first number. What would it be? Half?
32 minus something.
It would be
Uncanny
half.
dodged.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay. So 16.
16.
16 piercing, and you are chomped.
Okay.
And then the tail will swing around and smack Embra. Is it the opposite side there?
18 AC.
18. Oof.
Yep.
Okay.
so
Did I get?
my question, John. Can I? hold on, I'm trying to find.
Ember, that's 29 bludgeoning.
Ouch! It's a good thing I did that healing earlier.
Yep.
Okay. So, could I sentinel? Could I get an attack of opportunity because
Yeah.
Yeah.
the King of Feathers is attacking someone other than me?
Sure, yeah.
Cool.
You have to move your token.
Okay. Alright, it's a 20 to hit.
Hits.
Whoop!
4 dice don't count.
Nope. Nope, gonna re-roll that one. Okay. It's 12 slashing.
Okay.
And 8 fire damage.
Woo. Okay, massive cut across as it. I think you just hold up your sword in the path of the tail sweep. It just like cuts the end off the tail, but then the main body of it smacks into Ember.
Ow.
Okay, and come on, bees.
Bees.
Give me them tasty.
No
Yes,
bees.
6 on the dice, bees.
No.
Okay, but the existing bees first.
This is the part where I remind chat again. You two can
We
save
would
our
like to not
crosses.
die.
I am bloodied.
Oh, just misses with a 14, Hugh.
Okay.
Okay, and Hugh, it's your turn.
Alright. Let's swing. Alright. So,
Take it out.
You can certainly try. Getting close.
first attack.
We're very close.
Okay, first attack is a 13.
Beats it.
Yes.
Seriously?
Its AC's only 13.
Not great on
Oh,
the damage.
okay.
9 slashing and 8 fire.
Hugh,
Oh.
Yes.
Goliath fighter.
Mm-hmm.
Protector of royalty and pathetic little rat-like kobolds.
Listen.
Not Corbold. Thank you very much.
Listen.
Pterodactyl.
As you did that sentinel attack and slammed your sword into its tail, I'm going to just retcon what I said there. You slammed it into the tail and were pulled with the tail as it slammed into
Ooh.
Embra.
Yeah.
Then you run up the tail, grabbing handfuls of feathers, and I'll let you take it from there.
So, Hugh is going to. So while the King of Feathers is making that spin around, he's climbing up onto like the midsection of his body, and he's just gonna kind of jump and like stick his sword into the side of it and just ride it down,
Hell yeah.
open his side up.
Yes.
And you do that. You just leap at it and do that, and then the creature just like bellows. You see that silvery mist start to form up again, like it's trying to like bamf away, but it's too late, and the mist just dissipates, boils off in the Chalton sun as the creature falls to the ground, destroying your echo.
Yeah, reasonable.
Fair.
Just crushes down there, and lets out one last hiss, and a single bee comes out from its teeth. Just off into the jungle. I'm free. I'm actually going to say the bees buzzing around you, Hugh, that had been attacking you. Now that this thing that they were like working in terror of has gone, they start buzzing around you happily and in a kind of grateful way, and they beeline off towards the palace. And you get you just get the innate feeling. Nobody's got Disney Princess or anything on at the moment. You just get the innate feeling that there's going to be over there making honey for the palace.
Oh.
Mead stores activate. Let's
Yes,
go.
indeed. Need that mead. And you.
I need a little
Punish.
something about mead.
The good
Hope
meat.
it's good.
The good meat.
This is good, yeah.
And you are successful. And that is our session for today. As the King of Feathers is
Wow.
defeated.
This music is way too discordant to with what was just happening.
Dramatic
I
scene
assume-
change.
That Amaris has like a tooth, like in her side since she was in its mouth when it died, and she's just like, and then decides that she's going to make.
Pry open.
She's like, hello.
Ember is collapsed on the floor with Kai dancing over them in a signaling help.
Can somebody get me out of here?
Who do you hear this out there?
She immediately like puts up
Just out
something
between the teeth.
like through the teeth. She's like,
Q will go over, because he's still maintaining his rage for just a couple more seconds. And
It's like,
you know, he
as
lifts
soon as
open
she gets
the
out,
maw.
she is by Embra pouring a healing potion. It's just a regular healing potion, but she's
It's
like,
fine. It is more than appreciated. As Embra and in combination of that, Kai wraps around the bottle and gives it an extra glow as I use healing light on myself
nice.
Okay, now
for
keep
an
track.
additional 10. How much healing is that potion?
it is 2d4 plus 2. So I didn't
Actually-
roll.
Yeah,
Would
okay.
you like me to?
And everyone, you
Yeah,
can
you
take
can.
you can take a short rest as well.
Yeah!
Yes,
But-
I'll
Hey,
take that.
spell
Thank you.
slots.
But next time, merely short rested after that encounter, we will continue on to the Tomb of the Nine Gods. And that will be our final Phoenix Yuaki session. I think there are other sessions with our friends on the other channels, but that will be the final Phoenix Yuaki session for this charity drive. So come and
Yay.
see as these adventurers, slightly bruised and battered by this fantastic legendary
funny.
dinosaur, enter
That was
into
cool.
this
That was really cool.
infamous dungeon, infamous mega dungeon, should I say? And
Oh,
we
boy.
shall see what happens
But at least
next
10.
Oh, I'm
time.
excited. I'm
We're
excited.
in the
I'm
Tomb
really
of
excited, but like I'm also like, ah.
Okay, so thank you
Alright.
everybody. Absolute pleasure as always. Thank you for those donations. We are going to wrap things up there. Those crystals will roll over into Blades in the Dark later. Join us later as we join the scoundrels of Port Nyanzaru, Matt Briefcase Brown, Honey Buns, the Mother Kongai, and Shamini Bundell
Yeah.
as they do a Blades in the Dark heist, trying to steal the Talisman of the Spheres from Extanta's agent in Port Nyanzaru. Come and see what is Blades in the Dark like when there are dinosaurs. And
Good question.
right,
Ooh, I rolled well for healing.
and everyone, please do give generously if you're able in that session later or tomorrow morning, if that's where you are in the world. We will be giving away an exclusive copy and a PDF download key for the newly released first ever expansion to Blades in the Dark. The author of Blades in the Dark very kindly sent that to us, along with a copy of the full game. So if you want the chance to win that, be the top donor in the Blades in the Dark game, and that is going to you. Speaking of Tinker, who I think you know already, Scarlett, yes?
Yep.
Excellent. The wonderful Tinker coming in with that $90 donation was our top donor today. So
Nice.
they
Nice.
get a original piece of art from Scarlett there. Thank you, Scarlett, again for that. Everyone else as well, if you're able to donate, any $5 donated will get you a ticket in the giveaway. We'll draw at the end. Lucky winners can get the chance to win, thank you Streamlabs, prizes given by Trolllord Games, Free League Publishing, Root and Forge, Phoenix Dice, Hero Forge Minis, CZRPG, it's their Amazing Encounters bundle, Limithron, the makers of Pirate Borg, Sirenscape subscriptions, and so many more. I think there is some, recently released we saw there is some Magic the Gathering foils, and that fantastic Critical Role 99
Oh my god, yes, the tapestry.
carpet. Yes, the carpets there. Beautiful, beautiful creations available for the grabs. and there's a bunch of beautiful minis as well. I saw that Guild Superior had got for us. Some beautiful mini paters had created some beautiful creatures there. So do donate if you're able. Support the fantastic World Central Kitchen Tony logo, thank you. And we will be continuing on through this week here, over on Guild Superior, over on Folk of Myth. Please join us if you're able. Donate if you can. If you can't, that's fine. We understand, but please help spread the word far and wide. We can do as much good as we can. $1,340 already raised of our $2.5 grand goal.
Yeah.
And we have how many more days have we got to go? 7 days left. So absolutely incredible. And come on, guys. Last time we made it up to $4.5 grand. We got a blast through this goal. Just pieces. Thank you everyone for that wonderful aid. A couple of thanks for your donation as well. Arictis, Phantom, good Wackyverse denizens, all in good there. Thank you so much. We are going to head into our friends, I believe, over at Folk of Myth have started their first. It is a 2-shot. There's one today, and then the next one is next week. So we'll raid in next week as well. The players are all official Magic the Gathering artists. So do and I believe there are giveaways specific just to those sessions, like Scarlet Swords for us here. So if you want to go and check out what's going on over there, let's go and see our buddies at Folk and Myth. If you want to donate to them, head over there, find the Folk and Myth logo, and effect play as well. But I'm gonna wrap things up there and head on off into the ether there. We've got so many things to get sorted. But thank you all so much. Do catch us next time as we delve into the Tomb of the Nine Gods and continue this fantastic adventure with these lovely people. And we shall catch you all next time. But until then, stick around for the raid if you've got them. Let those phoenixes fly. Until next time, as you like to around these parts, ways from
Sami.